let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With crazy you, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come unite and eat up scene. Crazy you is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading through the word skin. All recent gaming go, it's a big top bean. Good morning, coming moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin.
Uh-oh. What happened? Is this working? Am I live? Hold up, chat. Something weird is happening. I guess the intro went twice on me. I don't know if I'm live right now. I don't even know what the heck is going on. Uh-oh. Did the intro play live? Yeah, it seems like it did. Yes, I am now live. Oh my god, did the intro play twice? Sorry about that, chat. Some weird things are happening today. And yes, Rachie, I am late. I am so sorry. It's been one of those mornings where I was supposed to go live at 8:30, but then I get a phone call. Then I get another phone call. Then I get another phone call. Then I get another phone call. They don't even let me get ready. But either way, though, we are here. So good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and an awesome Thursday. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Oh man, let's start already. You have the chat going on the road. We got Talos, the man with the Ray, and good morning. Dude, you know the boy Louis. Louis must be doing his hair. I don't got that much hair anymore, so yeah, I got a bald spot right here, a couple baldness, but yeah, it was taking me a while because it's just phone call after phone call after phone call after phone call, and then getting the coffee ready, and then running into the hey, oh, all this stuff all together. Yes, things like that happen all the time. Beep beep money beep 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 money beep. Why so serious? What's up, why so serious? How you doing this morning, brother? Oh man, Demetrius, good morning to you, sir. Guys, we got lots of things to talk about. And cool things, because you know what? They're going to be mad today because they weren't expecting this. This news from Matt Piscatella. We're going to go in there. We're going to talk about everything I read, talk about everything that happened. Whoa. Lou, you need to check your boy Pilo. What did he do? What did Pilum do now? Go ahead, tell me. All right. Bring it. What's the situation now with Pilum? What's the cheese, man? How we say here in Dominican Republic? What's the gossip? Go for it. Spread it. Either way, let's see now. I'm watching Ballerina. Huh? Okay. Listen. Look, I'm being serious though. If you like that stuff, that's cool, man. That's cool. Ballerina. I haven't, never seen Ballerina, but all right, cool stuff. All right, let's see. Well, the boy Lewis, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Let's see now. John Wick movies are awesome. Yes, they are so cool. I wish I could do all those cool moves. I wish I could get that jacket. I wish I could get some of those gold coins. And I wish I had his car from part one. That car is pretty sweet. Yes, real sweet movie too. Nice, nice, nice. Why does Louis' theme song seem to sound perfect for Barbie? Oh Lord. Barbie does not want my song. Nope, nope. It's mean and it's evil. Good morning, Whitney Louie, to play Oma Musume Petty Derby. Oma Musume Petty Derby. Hmm. I don't even know what the heck that is. But let's see. Uma Musume Petty Derby may be banned in DR. What is that? You guys are bringing up stuff I don't even ever heard about. But yeah, don't deny it. You used to spray on hair. No, I didn't use spray on hair. I have a what's it called? I use like a thing that's like instead of what's it called? Instead of hair gel, it's what was the thing that they used to use in the past? To comb their hair. It wasn't actually hair gel. It was another thing. It was Was it mousse? I don't know what's it called. It's something special that they used back in the day. I like to use that better than hair gel because hair gel sometimes contains alcohol. And yeah, I like to use the mousse because the mousse, is like a cream thing. Pause. I know it sounds wrong, but when you put it on the hair, it makes your hair like stick better together, and that way, since it's always hot here, my hair doesn't go all over the place like it used to. Can we get a Tony Hawk review? Yes, sir. You guys are gonna get a Tony Hawk review. Speaking of that, it's coming out tomorrow. I haven't even bought. Oh shit! I forgot to buy the other stuff. I've been playing Halo, Witcher, Breakpoint, Ass Creed, Ragey. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, chat. I'm gonna have to get up on this because we gotta stand up to talk about this. We're gonna put some fire out there. Hold on, let me check my microphone first because usually this thing is actually being pretty screwy and uses another microphone as of late. Okay, it's actually plugged into my Jetty microphone, so yeah, we're good. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So like I was saying, I had to get up for this one because we gotta go through a timeline today, chat. We do. Hold on, push this back. Yeah, all right, perfect. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, all right, nice and neat. So chat. Let's go back to last week. Chat. E-Rex, good morning to you, sir. How you doing, E-Rex? So let's go back to last week. So last week, chat, something happened in the gaming world that we were not happy. A lot of us weren't happy with Xbox did, lay off workers, all this shit. We weren't happy about that, canceling, this game. We weren't happy about that, of course. I mean, we can't deny it. We weren't happy. It's the truth, right? So after that, we get Helldivers coming to Xbox. We got Helldivers coming to Xbox, right? So Helldivers now comes to Xbox. Everything perfect. No problemo, right? That's coming to Xbox, no problemo. Can we see that? We got our cheerful because finally it took them 5 years for the PlayStation fanboys to accept that they have become a third party. We have talked about this whole week, so yeah, we're laughing about it. Hold on. So let me keep on going, right? So that's happening. All right. So next. All of a sudden, we get the Arcane founder, or the ex-Arcane founder, coming by and saying, Game Pass is killing everything. So then, we got Christopher Dring, as what my brother Farq call him, the guy with the eye, right? I don't know what the word was. So Christopher Dring comes out and starts misspending information. He goes out there and says, well, this thing ain't profitable. This shit ain't profitable. Okay, it ain't profitable. So we don't know what's going on with all that stuff, and misinforms everyone, right? Then 36 hours go by and it comes out and it's like, well, yes, it is profitable. I'm sorry. But yes, it makes money. So everyone out there, those, PS5 guys, who pick up on the news and like to talk bad about Xbox because, they get some clicks and everything. Now they're like, what the hell are you saying? I mean, next time get your information right because you have me here blabbing. I mean, I even called it. You guys went to the bullshitter, took all his bullshit and continue on with his bullshit. And you also become part of the bullshitting. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You guys are bullshitters too. Because, of course, you got to pick up on the bad news and you got to come out here being all professional and everything, which you guys are not, basically, and be like, well, this sucks, this stuff, talking bad about Xbox. So, guess what happened yesterday? Like I said, I have to get up to give out this lecture. Guess what happened yesterday? The man who has been calling the shots out there and pretty much has been precise with pretty much everything. Let me drink coffee for this one. Some good coffee though. Damn. The man named Matt Piscatella, he comes out and he starts talking. And that's the guy you don't want to see out there talking. Because when you see out there talking, it's usually about the numbers. It's usually about everything that's going on in the gaming industry. And like I said, and I'll say this again, what has really affected these games from selling? It's all these service games that have done this. All these free-to-play games, all this stuff. And Matt Piscatella comes out and reconfirms this information. because he even said it a couple months ago. He came out and said, these games that come out must compete against Fortnite. And that's a monster to compete. And after I read that, I totally understood what in the blue hell is going out here with these games. It's true. So, chat, what happened was in May, in May, 0.6 billion was spent on video game subscriptions. So that was an all-time high. In May. When did this news happen? What month are we? We're in July, right? We're in July, right, chat? We're in July, right? We're in July. And in May, we see that subscription service go on an all-time high. And y'all go out here talk your bullshit, and now your bullshit, it became an even bigger bullshit. I mean, this bullshit is even bigger than a damn Triceratops taking a shit from Jurassic Park. I mean, that looks small compared to y'all's bullshit. That's the truth. I mean, we cannot lie about it because Matt Piscatella came on and said, hey, subscription services were an all-time high in May. So people are looking more at value than anything else. Huh. Kind of interesting analysis right there. Right, Chad? And the funny thing is, we have the proof. We have the proof. Talo says he's turning 51 this month. Yay! Talo's going to 51. Man, Talos, we old, man. We old, Talos. Pretty soon we got to retire. Pretty soon we got to take a rest. Pretty soon we got to do something. Diego says, good morning. Pan, good morning. How you doing, man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? But like I was saying, he had to clarify the two negative Xbox statements he made in just about that many months. That's what they do, Willowbrook boy. They go out there, they bullshit for them to come around and be like, well, that wasn't it. But okay, yeah, like nothing happened. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But here we go, chat. Let's go grab Matt Piscatella's, blue sky, because that's the thing we got to grab. Because he's not anymore on Twitter, which is, a good thing for him. Because I'll be honest with you, Twitter has become too damn toxic. I do not get it. Why it's become too damn toxic? Well, I do, because, that's where people just go out there and lay their toxicity out there without any information and misspread stuff, like always, lie. Like, they did these past couple of days, and then come up and be like, oh, that wasn't what I meant, though. I meant this. Oh, Lord. Come on, bro. Come on. I mean, bro, we're getting too old for all these lies. And it's true, we're getting old for all these lies. Every day we get old with all these lies. We do. We do. Because that's what you guys are best for, lying to other people and trying to get misinformed people out there just for the heck of it, because you guys are not happy about something. Because, you can say, I do not like Game Pass. I hate it. And for me, it's a bad service and anything. We get it. That's your problem, not our problem. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to, right? You don't like that subscription service. We get it. And you don't like the subscription service in general. We get it. But don't be coming out there and trying to say, oh, well, the PS Plus Premium is better. How is that better? Because, I want people to make me understand how is that better. Because at the end of the day, you guys are putting a game on there for literally, I don't know how much it is a month, but I think it's $10 or $15. But a game that costs $70, right? You literally put it for free for these guys to download and have it there forever. So how come you come tell me that's a better service? I was like, look at this lie right here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lies after lies after lies after lies. So let me bring up the Matt Piscatella Blue Sky so we can see, and we can also analyze the list, and we can also see how Xbox is dead. But it seems like Xbox is even in the top 10s right now. They're even in the top 10s, which is insane. Right? Kind of funny, huh? How to go out there, how to misinform people. So let me bring this up. Ah, crap. Every time I try to bring it up, it sends me somewhere else. Here we go. Got it. All right. So, chat, here we go. Let me show you some neat stuff right here because you know what? I just love when I get the right info right here. I just love to show the right info because that's how we got to do. We got to show the right info and we got to talk about it the right way. Not like how these guys go out there and lie through their teeth trying to get clicks. Yep. So, well, sometimes, I put some clickbait stuff, get them mad at least. I like to get some people mad sometimes because I have fun with that. But at the end of the day, though, you know, we gotta speak truth, right? Right, chat? We gotta speak truth. We gotta go out here and talk about what in the heck is happening out here. So here we go. Got it. All right. Time to show you the screen. Transition. We have this. Yes, sir. So right here, guys, let's talk about this. Let us zoom in. Look at this. US video game subscription spending reached an all-time monthly high in 2025. In May 2025. This is in May. And now in July, people were saying that Game Pass was bad, but damn, people spent 0.6 billion in May 2025. While experiencing its third consecutive month of growth. Oh, third month of growth? Wow. So this is Matt Piscatella talking. Like I said, we gotta speak truth, right? Looks to me that the pressures of higher prices in everyday spending categories like food and general economic uncertainty has folks looking for what is that, chat? What does that say? What does that say? For value. Yes, sir. They're looking for value. So, what have I said these past couple of days? I vote with my what? With my wallet. And it's true. That's what I vote with. Every time, you tell me, hey, I say, hey, I vote with my wallet. Some people go out there and say, man, I do not trust Xbox anymore. I don't like the way they're going. I don't like the way they're doing. I'm like, you may hate it, but hey, I'm saving money with them. So I'm not going to hate them for that. Why should I hate them for that? Seriously, I'm saving money, and that's an important key factor with the way the economy is. It is. It is. So, like I said, it grew 0.6 billion, while experiencing its third consecutive month growth. So here, let me go find that tweet that he says. I mean, not that. How did I say it? Blue sky tweet? Okay, let's go find that sky thing. I don't even know what's that sky message or whatever. I don't know how to call it because we're stuck with tweets, right? So let me look for that when he says this. But this part is important. Something he says. And something that I have confirmed, I don't know how many times, and I'll go back to this and reconfirm it and say it again. The top 10 live service games sucking nearly half of all gaming hours from the PS and Xbox ecosystems. Before any other game can even get a taste is a far bigger threat than a submodel IMO, but what do I know? You guys listen to this? I'll repeat this again. The top 10 live service games sucking nearly half of all gaming hours from the PS and Xbox ecosystem before any other game can even get a taste is a far bigger threat than the submodel IMO, but what do I know? He talked about this before, chat. He talked about this before, but here you go, because some guy called Revenator comes out and says there are pros and cons to each of the two different distribution models, right, Matt? However, the narrative that subscriptions like Game Pass are killing the industry without considering the bigger picture, such as free-to-play models, higher prices, and ballooning game budgets, isn't the way to go. So that's why he came out and told everyone right there, hey, listen, this is what is truly affecting the gaming industry. A game comes out, they gotta go out there and compete. All these games that are literally or free to play or live service games, which are really popular, and we see them all in the top 10. We see that. We see that all in the top 10. Every single month we see Fortnite, like I always mention Fortnite, GTA 5, all those games I keep on mentioning every single month. Those are always in the top 10 list that are literally competing against the rest of these other games out there. So it's hard for me to say, let me develop this game. It can be a banger. It can be the best game ever made. The game goes out. And hell, all the rest of these games are going to compete against it. And this is another situation that makes you think, why haven't people upgraded to other consoles? Why haven't people went out to go buy PS5 or Xboxes? Why people are stuck to to the Xbox One or to these other consoles? Because hell, they got these games on there. They don't need to upgrade. Not only that, these games look pretty much they pretty much look the same on that console, the Series X, and on the PS5. They pretty much look the same. So why should people upgrade when they got a system that runs it? Tell me, chat. Why should people upgrade? Why so serious? If I change my location to New Zealand, I can play Tony Hawk today. I don't know about that. I mean, I wouldn't do that because I don't know if lately those things work. It's a bad service when you want to play Dad Simulator and Zombie Edition for more than 20 times. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, the Dad Simulator. Conquer was supposed to be the best game ever made. Well, that's what they told you, but, that's what they said. So, like I was saying, though, subscription services have grown. Good thing. And like I said, though, this is the true competition out there. Live service. That's the games that are literally kicking all these games' butt that they got to go out there and compete. And that is the problem that they don't focus on. What they rather do is go out there and slander Xbox, be mad at Xbox, talk bad about Xbox, destroy Xbox, go, do all these things for what? Because seriously, for what? What do you guys do this? Just to get the clicks? I mean, seriously, just to get clicks and then go out there and look stupid? Because basically, y'all looking stupid out there when you come up with these lies. And you know what's going to happen, though? People are going to stop listening to y'all. And that's what we're doing. We're starting to stop listening because you know why? Because now you have no narrative anymore. You don't. Your narratives are done and gone. And that was by saying, at least one of the last ones was, hey, you're not getting PS games over here while PlayStation is putting Helldivers over there. Cheers. You're not liking that. Cheers. You're not. You're mad about that. So that's why you were looking for that butt factor to talk bad about Xbox. Because even though it wasn't enough for what happened last week, right? Because, hey, everyone had every right to say what they had to say out there about Xbox last week because everyone was mad. I understand. A lot of people got mixed up in the feelings. I get it, all that stuff. But damn, continue on bashing it, especially for something that you guys were all dead wrong. That was pretty funny. That was still one of the funniest things I have seen. Speaking of which, let's keep on, right there with the Matt Piscatella subject because we got lots of things to talk about. So, this is where it gets interesting. Man, Gabe Newell looks real nice in that picture. He's like, yeah, I'm out here at my yacht just chilling, just watching the world burn and making some money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's look at the list that I saw too. That was pretty interesting. So I see why MI earlier peaks keeps climbing and the Steam engagement charts across the US and Mexico and Canada. So let's look at this list right here. Can you guys see it? I hope you guys can. PlayStation. Y'all watching this? PlayStation, US top 15 games ranked by total weekly active users, week ending June 20, 2025, player engagement tracker. So what's number one? Fortnite. What's number two? Call of Duty. What's number three? The sports game, like I call it. It could be NBA, Madden, whatever, right? So, number four, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number five, Roblox. Wow, I pretty much nailed the first top five all the time, right? This is in June 28, literally like a week, 2 weeks ago, or 1 week ago. This is what's happening. Check this out. We got Roblox. Number six, we got Minecraft, right? Number seven, Marvel Rivals. Number eight, Rainbow Six Siege. Number nine, Madden NFL 2025. Number 10, WWE 2K25. Like I said, it's either sports games, or it's either live service, or it's either free-to-play games. I mean, shit. These are just the top 10. So let's keep going down the list, chat. They're not going to like this because it's the truth. All right. EA Sports College Football is number 11. Apex Legends number 12. Dead by Daylight number 13. Elden Ring Night Ring number 14. And Rocket League number 15. So what are these guys playing over there? Seriously. Xbox. Top 15 games ranked by total weekly active users in the USA. Of course, we have, here we go the list. Fortnite, number 1. Call of Duty, number 2. Roblox, number 3. Grand Theft Auto, number 4. Minecraft, number 5. NBA 2K25, number 6. Rainbow Six Siege, number 7. Marvel Rivals, number 8. Rematch, number 9. Madden NFL 25, number 10. Rocket League, number 11. Forza Horizon 5. The only pretty much big ass exclusive game on there, right? Because it was exclusive at the beginning, right? Now it's become a third party, of course. But Forza Horizon 5 is number 12, and it's still going, right? Number 13, Dead by Daylight. Number 14, EA College Football. And number 15, Apex Legends. Interesting list, guys, right there. That's the truth. I mean, chat, we have talked about this so many times about how live services, how free to play games, and all these stuff has been taking over these consoles. Like I said, that list was really interesting. So let's keep going because I saw another list I want to talk about. Total weekly not concurrent, 228. Okay, I already read that. Let's see if I can find the rest because I know there was one list that was really interesting out there that showed you that Microsoft ain't dying. Because that's the thing, because people are like, oh yeah, it's dying. So look at this. Video game spend among 18 to 24, the like, you know, how the person is, right? Between 18 and 24 is down sharply. Young grads are having much tougher time finding jobs. Student loan payments are restarting for millions of borrows. Credit card delinquency rates have risen to their highest point since the pandemic. There you go. It's even dropping. Overall purchasing by 18 to 24 has plummeted, especially when compared to other age groups. Brothers Green, good morning. Like I said, all this information is on here. All this information is on here. And there are other situations that do affect video games besides Game Pass, besides services, besides this, besides that. Because hell, you just gotta sit down and read what these analyses have to say. Not these nibs, not these drings, none of these guys. All they do is lie. And kind of funny, after, Dring lies, Nib goes out there and calls him out for his lie. But wait, bro, you were the one who's following his bullshit instead of doing your investigation. Because you'd rather go out there and talk the shit just to get the clicks and then go out there, oh my God. Lord. Let's see now. I think I already went through this list. There's one more list I gotta find that I can't seem to find. It was on here, but I gotta look for it. And that is like the top games that have been bought probably this year. Brothers Green, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? Just going down this list trying to look for that information. Just to show you guys more stuff that happened that they were not happy about. Because seriously, they're just not. Because look, the truth, like we say, shall set us free. Yes, sir. So for the hardware side, we saw PlayStation grow 3%, but it's still not good because at the end of the day, it was down even more. But although either way, though, it's good that they saw actually 3%. But we know they sold 3% because they had sales during those times when that happened, which is a good thing. But I'm trying to find that list where he shows the top games that have been paid for, and I know some of them are Microsoft. There were top 4 that were Microsoft, which was pretty good. But I can't seem to find that damn list. Going down this list, I can't seem to find it. But interesting though, this chat. Like I said, all this stuff is interesting because at the end of the day, it's a good read for people to understand what's going on with life. Because I kept on saying it, right? I said it before and I'll say this again here live with you guys. Life has not been easy for all of us. It has not. We have money situations. We have things coming around. And at the end of the day, for this hobby, because this is a hobby, and now people are looking for value, right? They are looking for value more than anything. And that's the thing we got to look for is value. Then hell, that's how it is. So developers, you guys have an option out here, and it's called Game Pass, which can help your game even boost for people to go out there and buy. And plus, you got to do some marketing. And shout out to the 27 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it, chat. Go ahead and hit it. No worries, hit it. We're going to be happy, when you hit it. Because at the end of the day, that way you get the signal when I go on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world, like always, and I always do from Mondays to Saturday. Yes, sir. Woohoo! So, this is another interesting one, right? This is in Mexico, this is in Canada, and the US, right? So this is on Steam, chat. Let's go check out the Steam list. Kind of funny. This is Steam. Steam! And we saw on the PlayStation list, did we see Helldivers on that list? No. So let's read Steam's. So this is Steam's US 15 games sold in weekly active users. We got Counter-Strike 2, of course, because like I said, people were like, this and that. I said, listen, if Counter-Strike lands on Xbox, that shit gonna take over everything. Because, man, that is a game everyone still loves and plays to this day. How do I know? There you go. Number 1 on the list of USA, Canada, and Mexico. Yes, sir. Number 2 is Peak. Number 3 in the US is Dune Awakening, Elden Ring in Canada, and Marvel Rivals in Mexico. Number 4, Elden Ring, Night Ring in the US, Helldivers is in Canada, right? And Repo is in Mexico. Number 5, Helldivers 2 in the US. Dune Awakening is number 5 in Canada, and Dead by Daylight is number 5. I'm just going to go one by one because I'm starting to get confused because, I get confused by reading this thing to the side. I'm just going to go down. So, Marvel Rivals is number 6 in USA. Repo's number 7. Rocket League is number 8. Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide is number 9. Dead by Daylight number 10. Rainbow Six Siege, number 11. Baldur's Gate 3, number 12. Warframe 13. Star Wars Battlefront, which actually took a boost. It's a good thing. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that, chat. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Sorry. And number 15, Rematch. Now we go to Canada. Counter-Strike 2, Peak, Elden Ring, Night Ring, Helldivers 2, Dune Awakening, Marvel Rivals, Dota 2, Rocket League, Repo, Rainbow Six Siege, Warhammer Dark Tide, Dead by Daylight Rematch, Baldur's Gate 3, and Path of Exile. Wow. Now we're going to Mexico. Counter-Strike 2, Peak, Marvel Rivals, Repo, Dead by Daylight, Elden Ring, Night Ring, Balatro, Rainbow Six Siege, Helldivers 2, Left 4 Dead 2. Wow, that game is like, woof, ancient, and people are still playing it today. That's pretty amazing. Call of Duty Headquarters, Overwatch 2, Rocket League, Phasmophobia, and The Blinding of Isaac Rebirth. Top 10, 15 games from these places. And kind of funny that a PlayStation game has to be popular on Steam and not on PlayStation. These guys out here saying, yeah, we buy games. We buy so many games out here, we don't lie. We do buy our games. Yay, we do. We buy our games. Yes, you got to believe because we do. While the guys who are saying are getting codes behind, they're getting those codes, to say, hey, I got some codes right here, free codes for me to play the game. Yeah, you guys get the codes. Yet you guys go out there and say, yeah, we buy games too. Yeah, I just love it when they go out there and mention stuff like that. Minecraft is top 5 everywhere. Oh, you see that? Why so serious? You see that? That was hell of a good investment by Microsoft right there. But I can't seem to find that damn list where it shows that Microsoft Corp is on top. But let me see if I can find it on Twitter because I think New Legal even posted it earlier yesterday about it. I don't know why it's not on Matt Piscatella's, but I'll get New Legal. Let's go get my buddy New Legal because I know he posted that. We were talking about it yesterday, having a fun conversation on the phone. But let me see if I can get that list. Give me 1 1 second. Here you go. Of course, I found it, chat. I found it. I found it. Pretty amazing stuff when I find stuff, huh? So let me go post this right here. Let me close this. Let me pick this up. All right. So let me copy, paste this right here. All right. Let me see if we can get it up to where. Uh-oh. Did it freeze on us? No, it froze on us. Yeah, there you go. Why does it do that to me when it doesn't have to? Let me see if I can pick it up again. Copy and paste. All right. Let's see if we can get this. All right. Here we go. So, as my buddy New Leader from Direct Gaming says loud and clear, we see clearly who's very much alive, don't we? When it comes to engagement and content and services. We see who's king of that. Get back to talking about Game Pass some more. Oh, wait, y'all found out about that too? Okay, hold up and make something else to say. Here it is, chat. May 2025 US top 20 selling games, physical and full game digital from the Nintendo eShop, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC platformers for publisher in the digital leader panel. Ranked on dollar sales, report period 504 2025 to 531. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit, chat. You have Elden Ring number 1, Bandai Namco Entertainment. Then number 2, what is it? What is number 2? What's number 2, chat? We see Doom the Dark Ages is number 2. Forza Horizon 5, again, those 5 years ago, 4 years ago, is number 3. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster is number 4. Damn. Let's go. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is number 5. 4 of them Microsoft games that they said it was going to die. I mean, damn. Dreamcast guy, you said it was dead. I mean, damn. You said that Game Pass is killing things. I mean, damn. Dream, you said this is a chaos. And damn. Look at this list. No, all this shit you said is dead too. Woo! And let's keep on going with this list. What does it say? Minecraft multiple video game manufacturers? Huh? That's weird. MLB The Show 25. At least, PlayStation game is in the top 10. Damn. At least one. Especially the multi-platform one. Pretty amazing, huh? So let's keep going. Minecraft is number 7. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 8. NBA 2K25 is number 9. EA Sports FC 25 is number 10. AC Creed Shadows is number 11. Star Wars Battlefront 2, because like I said, it got a good boost. I love Battlefront. It's one of my favorite multiplayer games. I don't know why they haven't made part 3. Make part 3, damn it! But hey, it's number 12. Split Fiction number 13. Red Dead Redemption is number 14. Right? F1 25 is number 15. Helldivers is 16. Right? The Last of Us Part 2 is 17. God damn, that thing is down the list. Woo! Damn, Demo Flow Gaming, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you, sir. Is your show today? No, it's tomorrow, Friday. Remember, guys, you guys got to go raid Demo Flow after we're done with the show tomorrow. Remember that. You guys got to go raid his ass. My buddy Demo Flow. Well, how you doing, bro? What's up, man? Good morning. Let's see now. So we got WWE 2K25, number 18, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, number 19, and PGA Tour 2K25, number 20. Man, all these lies and a fucking slap in the face right there. This is why, chat. Remember what I told you guys? When every time you see those guys go out there and talk shit, all you gotta understand that is shit. You gotta wait till the company comes out and speaks. Mm-hmm. Yep. I got Switch 2 compare Series S. No el que son. Wait, we're gonna compare Switch 2 to Series S. Why would we do that? I will not do that. I will not compare that shit because literally, number one, it will belittle Nintendo, right? And number two, for what? Nintendo's fine the way it is, and Series S is the way it is. The thing is, these guys had to go out there and talk bad about the Series S. That is holding back everything, while Brother Raichi with a 1070 Ti is still gaming. And he's right here to tell you about it. He still plays modern games for that shit. And nice to meet you, Noah. So how you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir, man. Welcome to the show. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, also hit that Luke, bro, hit the bell, hit the bell. We're on here from Mondays to Saturdays, bro. On here from Mondays to Saturdays and on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. ET. When the guys, have the time to get together, have a good conversation with Xbox International Podcast. Yeah, that's for sure. But guys, look, like I was saying, we have proof right here. We have proof. We have proof right here, right in front of our faces. Top 20 best selling games in the month of May. Yet they say Xbox is dead. We gotta bury it. Then it resurrects. Then it dies again. Then it resurrects. Then it dies again. I mean, now. Then you have people out there who have lost faith in Xbox, saying, man, I'm not investing in that thing. Then don't invest, bro. Go invest elsewhere. At the end of the day, you're just buying a license. Something I try to explain to them, but yet they don't get it because they're so stuck up in the console war thing because it's so cool to go and say, ha ha ha, I'm kicking your butt over here with console sales. Yes, I'm the man. Oh, Lord. Noah Cazone, welcome to the economy class. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for that, man. That's pretty cool from you. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. That's pretty fantastic. But, man, like I said, we have proof right here. All the proof we need in the world. We have Matt Piscatella going out there showing to you guys what is happening while all these guys all over the place are looking for that negative news because you know why, guys? They ain't got shit. Chat, I told you about this. They ain't got shit. What I mean they ain't got shit, they got nothing else to talk about. They don't got anything else because they know they got to find for that negative to get those damn clicks. They got to go out there and lie for them to come around and be like, oh, hey, hey, everything's good. Huh? But wait, you said a couple hours ago it was bad, and now you come back and say it was good? I mean, I don't understand what the hell you're doing. And then you got the other guys who picked up on your bull crap. Oh, let's say the right term, bullshit, and go back to it and be like, hey, why did you say this? Because I spent these past 3 days typing like an idiot. Well, I mean, basically, seriously, you're one. There's no other way to say it. Because if you sit there and you type on this bullshit, it's like I see a negative news and I repost. I go pick up on this like a lot of people did. They went out there, picked up on this, and started to say, well, I asked the company to come out and confirm this. And you know what? They're not going to confirm just for you to get the clicks, just for you to get your payments, in there. Of course. Yeah, like the company's going to sit there and be like, hey, buddy, hey, since you DM me, you message me, yeah, I will give you your answer. Like they ain't got no more shit to do over there. It's like, yeah, there's a guy over there in the company sitting there waiting for you guys to DM him. He sits there all day waiting for y'all to DM him. So he can come back to you right away in the instant saying, hey, Game Pass is profitable. What? Man, I'm telling you, I saw some tweets out there that I was laughing my ass off because I was like, why the hell's, I said, first off, who are you? Are you an investor? Did you put millions in the company for the company to say, okay, let me go respond to him? No. You're just a dude out here on Twitter with a YouTube channel just talking stuff. Why in the blue hell Microsoft doesn't come back to you about something? Because you know some people in there? Cool. There's nothing wrong with knowing people in there. Nothing wrong with that. It's cool to know people in places like that. But at the end, you come out and you spew some bullshit that they told you as a rumor and you confirm it that it's true, and then it doesn't come out to be true. How are you looking? I just love when they go out there and they say, hey, I know someone at Microsoft. I talk to them all the time. I talk to the higher ups. I talk to all these guys. Yeah. I even got them on my phone. They call me all the time and they tell me everything that goes on. Yes, I do this every day. Really? Really? Like they're going to tell you something. Yeah. Or they probably are telling you this stuff to get you to shut the hell up and stop bothering them because they got stuff they got to do. I bet you it's that. I bet you they tell you they misinform you to get you to shut the hell up because you're annoying as hell. Because those guys are what they're doing is trying to get that money in, and you're out there like, oh, hey, give me some info so I can talk to about it on my channel. Give me some info. So you say, man, let's get this man a shuttle. Let's tell him this bullshit. And then you come on, you say the bullshit, and then how you looking? I don't even have to tell you who it is because you all know who it is. Going out there and slandering it, going the way the slander because like I said, look, you have a Thursday. What was the layoffs? Thursdays? No, it was Wednesday. Wednesday was the day for you to slander, say whatever you want because hell, I get it. We mad. It's cool. No problem. We can be mad, but keep on slandering like the whole week for what purpose? Oh. Rudix, what's up, my brother Rudix? How you doing? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's up? Good morning to you, sir. How are you? How are you? But yes, we're here showing the numbers. We're here talking about what Matt Piscatella says, the analysis that he said, and the truth, like I always say, shall set us free. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shall set us free. Batch has been a lot of fun. Been playing here and there. Did you get it on mobile? I have it on mobile. Get it for mobile, man. If you get it for mobile, it's way better. I have it for mobile, man. Every time I got some downtime, I turn that sucker on and play some Palazzo. One of the best mobile games, plus Vampire Survivors, plus Rotato 2. I have those 3 games on my mobile for me to play. And I have a lot of fun. Good games to get. But yeah, chat. It's been a lot of fun seeing how these guys just crumble and crumble and crumble and crumble each and every day. You got one dude saying it's dead. You got another dude reporting on some other dude's bullshit, which he automatically becomes a bullshitter, right? Yes, the car issues are done with. Yes. Nah, I don't get worked up with it. I just have fun. I have fun, man. I have fun. I mean, I'm always having fun because at the end of the day, this is for fun, guys. I mean, I have fun with all this conversation. I have fun with that, all the lies that go out there because I don't know why they have to lie. I don't get it. What's the point about lying? What's the point about lying? I mean, you can go into channel, slander, have a little bit of fun, G, maybe. What's up, G, maybe? How you doing, baby? How you doing? G, maybe. Are you ready? Are you ready, G-Man, for today? I mean, G-Maybe is ready for today because you know what, chat? We're going to last you today the PS5 showcase so we can see the wolf come back and say, yes, we're going to stream that today. We're going to see the Talking Wolf live. Yes. Yes. The Talking Wolf today at 5 p.m. Eastern. Let's have some fun because that's another thing that's coming up, the PlayStation Showcase. After they gave us a plush pillow of PS2 and vinyl CDs. Yes, no denying it. We're going to buy that vinyl CD and be like, baby, I got the best music right here, baby. Come here. Let me put this vinyl right here. I am Ashbar. I am. Yeah, so like, what the hell is that shit? Damn. Yes, there is a pony show today. Why it's so serious? We're going to go there live and see Ghost of Your Toy. We're going to go live and see that. We're going to go live and have some fun and watch the wolf. Say, I mean, when I saw it, I was like, huh? And then I Googled it, and it was confirmed that the wolf does talk to you. So the wolf is a baka. I mean, let's be more precise. I mean, okay, in Dominican folklore, there's a thing called a baka, right? So the baka is a dog that has red eyes, right? And it goes up in his 2 feet, right? And he protects your area. And he does talk to you or makes noises and sounds, right? That's a baka. So basically, I see that the wolf is a baka. So do me a favor, go to your toy, put red eyes on the wolf so we can call it the baka. And use that term and make it a little bit more believable because, like I said, that's Dominican folklore, you know? Yeah, you know. Hey, Mr. Kima, good morning. All these lies against Xbox me destroy. I'm made to destroy the brand itself 100%. That's what they're all going to. The Terminator is around the corner, is coming with the chopper. Hell yeah. I'm waiting for the Yo Toy sequel about a rogue yogurt. yogurt agent traveling the landscape and fighting dairy products everywhere. It's called Ghost of Your Plate. Sea of Thieves Direct starts in 3 minutes. Nice. Oh, we got a Sea of Thieves Direct? Oh, nice, nice, nice. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. Get to the chopper. Come with me if you want to leave. Yes. Come with me if you want to leave. One of the best lines. Get to the chopper. Oh wait, the come with me if you want to live is a Kyle Reese line because Kyle Reese said it in Terminator 1 when he got Sarah Connor. So that's pretty much a Kyle Reese line. Yep. Then of course, Arnie came back as a Terminator, and said those words. Yep. See the news, Perfect Artist canceled due to layoffs. Yes, we talked about that in Noel Queson last week. We're on here every single day talking about that. Yes, sir. Talk about the info in the news that is going on out there. But like I said, though, Chad, pretty interesting the whole Matt Piscatella thing. Because at the end of the day, it tells you the proof and it tells you the truth about what is actually going on, why these games are not doing so well. Because, bro, simple. There's a lot of competition, that's one. You got economy issues out there. Because, hell, we got to look for food and everything, right? Stick around. Yes, that's from Predator. Yep. That was when he throws the knife and he says, stick around. Yep. I'll be back. Yep. Terminator 1. Police station. How come I know all this shit? That's kind of sad, though. Damn. I know everything. The get to the choppers from Predator. The stick around is from Predator 2, right? And that scene when they're finding the militia, right? And the get to the chopper is when the Predator is shooting everyone. He tells the lady, get to the chopper. Man, that's kind of sad. I know all that stuff. Man, I only watch Arnie movies. I need to gear it up and watch other movies. Yep. Yep. I wanted Days Gone too, though. And man, who did not want Days Gone movies? I wanted that shit too, but hey, you know? All right. Oh, more stuff. This is 2 minutes ago. Check this out. Let me post this right here. All right, more news incoming. Like I said, this is what we gotta do. We gotta get our info straight, guys. Right here. Let's go. Matt Piscatella for more stuff. He says, here are the games that are the highest totally monthly active players not concurrent in the US during May. Roughly 1 out of every 4 active players on the Xbox and PlayStation play Call of Duty Headquarters or Fortnite in the month, while approximately 50% of active Steam players fired up Counter-Strike 2. I have not seen the Superman movie. I gotta go see it. I could quote lines from movies I haven't seen in 14 years plus, but I don't remember what I did for dinner 3 days ago. Kind of funny, huh? We can do that, huh? We can quote movies all the time, but yes, kind of sad. For me, it's kind of sad that I remember all that stuff. There you go, chat. More news right there. That's the problem out here. I kept on telling you, this is one of the main problems. Plus, like I said, you have economy situations where money is just not there. Oh, I remember mine. Hey, I remember mine. You gotta write that down. The bridge is out. True lies. When he's trying to save Jamie Lee Curtis in the limousine, she from the helicopter he yells to her, "The bridge is out." See, I remember. Man, I'm telling you, I gotta stop watching Arnie movies. I know everything about that. Well, I watch them every year, though. Yes, sir. I'm ready for that Terminator 2D. That's going to be my next game. The Superman movie was made. No, do you know the Broke Boy Lewis sent one international podcast gift membership and Spartan 661 got it. Thank you for that, brother. That is pretty amazing. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Happy to see those memberships rolling, man. So cool. Thanks for that, man. That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. Freeze, bird boys. As funny as nine. Good memory. Yeah, I pretty much remember every Arnie line, bro. If I sit here and talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger, I remember pretty much every line he says because I'm one of his biggest fans. I've always said in my life that I need to sit down one day and smoke a cigar with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's one of my goals. I hope I get to do it because he's pretty old though, and I hope he lasts that long for me to sit down, smoke a cigar, just have a conversation with him, and hell, I'll even shine his boots because he likes to sit down, shine his boots, his nice little boots that he's getting now. Pretty sweet stuff. Yes, sir. I'm ready for that Terminator game, man. That's from Bit Matt Baru. The guys that sent me those posters back there, okay, I showed you guys. They sent them to me for free, man. Totally appreciate that too. Aren't it cheaty, bro? Steroids aren't cool. I mean, bro, during the time Arnold Schwarzenegger started to use roids, I mean, they were not even illegal, probably. I mean, they were just using it to enhance, and then it became illegal. I mean, everybody was doing it back in the day. I'm not defending that was a good thing to do, but hell, that was also happened during those times. Remember when that whole situation escalated with Vince McMahon and the wrestlers and everything, man? It was crazy. Louis, what movie is Freeze, Bird Boy? That was an easy one because, he was Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, the worst Batman movie ever made. Henry Cavill's the best Superman of today. I like the guy who won Superman Returns. I think he was better than Henry Cavill. No, I'm just kidding, Chad. I'm just kidding there. No, it is true though. I like Henry Cavill as a Superman better than anyone else. He did a pretty amazing job. He did. The movies were, yeah, but because that Superman and Batman is, yeah, eh. Mm. I've watched every Superman movie ever made, and this one was not in the top five. Wow. I like that bad movie. I mean, we all did. It was Batman and Robin. It was Batman and Robin is, because, Arnie was in there. You had George Clooney in there, which he sucked as Batman. And Robin was just an annoying pest. Robin was like Daniel's son in Karate Kid 3. Like, shit, shut the hell up and do something. Like, all he did was bitch complain. Oh, I don't get the car. Oh, Poison Ivy wants me. I'm like, I mean, bro, just go get her. Go kiss her. I mean, get your ass poison. Who cares? That's your problem. Oh man. Oh man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see what else is out here cooking, guys. Guys. We have some quick news to talk about. Some quick news to have some fun, right? Because that's what we do. We have some fun. So we don't buy video games, but you know what we buy, guys? This is what we buy. And guess what? Let me look for it officially on how much it is for this thing. This is some funny ass shit right here. I'm telling you, people are not buying games. Yeah, we know people are not buying games, but this though, this is interesting. This is interesting, right here. And of course, we got to pick on it, right? Because that's what we do. We pick on things that we just find hilarious. Notorious GameStop stapler and switch to auction hits $100,000. Are you serious? Notorious GameStop stapler and switch to auction hits 100,000. Are you freaking serious? I mean, this has got to be the fun. Man, hold on, chat. Let me grab a stapler and do it live. Let me smash the Nintendo Switch one live to see if I can put the stapler on there, to get some money. God damn. $100,000 for a stapler. I told the guys this. I said, guys, I wonder how much Silent Cypher's Nintendo Switch is worth because Silent Cypher is literally the guy that is the most anti-Nintendo person that I've ever seen. I mean, you tell Silent Nintendo Switch, and he goes on like a 10-minute, he goes like a 10-hour rant telling you how bad the Switch is. I wonder how much that Nintendo Switch is worth. Seriously, I'm about to put it in an auction, see if I get some money out there. God damn. Without spoilers, it's like James Gunn took the Marvel movie plots and puns and used them in the DC universe. Not a good mix. Well, I gotta see it though. I gotta see it so I can give y'all my 2 cents on the new Superman. But hey, we got crypto though. And shout out to the 28 people here in the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Go ahead and hit it. Right, because okay, Jago, I watched Superman 1978. I was like, it was on chat. Wow. Superman, 1978. Isn't that the one with Christopher Reeve? Let me see. Switch 2 is an overpriced sport, can't buy a young gamer. Wow, damn. It's expensive though. Woo! All I know is the kid Silent Cypher 2.0 and Switch. I love it. The beginning of Superman in the 50s was a classic. I never watched Superman in the 50s though. That's the only Superman I have not seen. But wasn't that movie where Superman was kind of bad and they had to like put him in something and just to destroy him or something like that? Because Superman, I read somewhere that Superman was kind of bad back in the day and then it became good. Something like that though. I read a long time ago. On other interesting news, because I find this kind of funny though. I mean, where is my man that has 5,000 games on Steam? I have a buddy right here, I think it's Night of Cypher, that he owns 5,000 games on Steam, and yet on the news it came by that people buy Steam games and don't even play them. Kind of funny though. I was laughing so hard with that. And don't play them. Let me look for that news. Let me see now. Here you go. Found the news. All right, let me show you this, chat. Oh, Nice Cypher's in the building. Nice Cypher, you're the one who says that you have 6,000 games, right? You're the one who says that. You said that on Steam I got 6,000 games. So here's the news that says this. Oh Lord. Steam users buy games they're never going to play, says analyst. There is no doubt, even all the Epic's efforts over the last few years, Steam remains by far the biggest online gaming store on PC. Not only that, but also appears to be more convenient for game developers, even with Valve demanding 30% of everyone's revenue. In contrast, Epic only takes 12%. And it started last month only after they passed the first millions in revenue, which is completely free of charge. Oh, there you go. Nice Cypress is approaching it. See, I knew someone was there. Well, in that case, according to Steam and the game industry analyst Chris Sokowski, Boss successfully cultivated a user base of hoarders who buy games that they don't actually pay for the most part. Damn. Bob cracked the problem that Netflix was struggling with. How do you sell people who have so much entertainment at their fingerprints and they don't have enough hours in the day to play and watch it all? Bob basically added infinite hours to gamers' days. It is the theoretical future of day where gamers might someday spend hours playing your games, but let's be honest, won't. I mean, dude, if I had so many games on Steam, I'm having problems this year because there are so many games this year I want to play. I don't have the time to play them. Pretty fun stuff right there, right? The reason game developers are willing to give Valve 30% of the revenue is because the Steam marketplace is packed with super gamers who throw money at games that have no intention of playing. When I ran a survey of games that participated in the Steam Next Fest, I found that for the medium game, most people who wishlist a game without even playing the demo is free. He puts it in. If players are so interested in the game, why don't they play it? We have one such example among our staff, actually. Our own Chris Ray owns 6,062 games on Steam, but only launched 20% of them. Holy smokes! Hold on a second, chat. So, well, 10% is 600, 20% is 1,200. I think. I could let me see my math is correct. Hold on, chat. Let me whip out that calculator. Pause. Sorry about that, but that's the way I use it. So 6,000. Let me see. I think it's 120 games. Oh, 120. 6,062 divided by. No, it's multiplied. Oops. Times 20%. Oh, my bad. He's only played 1,212 games. Not bad, though. Not bad, though. 1,212 games? Okay, I was about to say, I thought it was 120. I was like, doesn't play that much games, but hey, that's a good number, though. Needless to say, his backlog is the stuff of legends. Sure, he didn't buy all the games, some were provided by reviews, but that's only a minor percentage. For the most part, he purchased them on his own. Steam does have some of the deepest discounts available for PC games, such as those in the concurrent in the current summer sale. By the way, that's ending tomorrow. Just in case you're looking to buy some games you're never going to play. On a serious note, are you also afflicted with the hoarding disease? Vote on the poll and let us know below. Let's see what the poll says. Yes, it happens to me all the time in sales. Let's go vote. See what the results are. 160 votes. That's well, it wouldn't be 110. Wow. 160 votes says yes. Only sometimes. No, not at all. I want to spend money that way. Wow. Only 82 votes. Damn. God damn. Oh Lord. Man, interesting. 6,062. I mean, he's there with not a cipher though. Not a cipher, you got a champion. You gotta defeat him one day. Not a cipher, you gotta defeat him. But man, having 6,000 games, like I told you guys, you not even in this lifetime. I mean, you can sit there and play games every day for 24 hours, and still, I don't think it's gonna take you years to defeat that. Better digital hoarder than a physical hoarder. Can you imagine having 66,000 games here? I don't know where the hell that shit's gonna fit. Having 6,000 games. Imagine you gotta move and you gotta put that shit in boxes in pristine condition just to move it. Nah, no, I'm sorry. I already got a lot of stuff in my life that are luxury stuff, man, that I gotta move gently, and that's a headache because you gotta pick it up, move it with love and kindness so it doesn't drop or break. Imagine, oh Lord, no, 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 no. That's crazy, 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 crazy. Damn. Wow, just thinking about that just right now is driving me nuts. And shout out to the 35 people here on the show. Please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. We will need to live in a warehouse. I don't know where the hell you're gonna put 6,000 games. Probably this wall alone. It probably take like if I put it on a rack, it's probably gonna take like 100 or 200 games tops right here in this wall. And I don't know why that's zoomed in over there, but okay. But seriously, no, I just don't want to live. No. Louis gets Superman to help you, man. Superman on tell him burn all that shit down. 6K games, including nostalgic games. Oh Lord, that's a lot of games, guys. Wow, 6,000. Man, I own 600, and probably 40 of them I haven't even finished. I just on Xbox. On Steam, I think I own 100, and on PlayStation, I own like 50. On Nintendo Switch, I own like 5. On Nintendo Switch, the 5 I have. There's one I haven't even unboxed to play. Well, comic books are thinner though. I don't do free to play games. I legit purchase 100 to 700 games a month. Jesus Christ. I have 1,098 games on Steam. Damn, Rachy. Damn, Rachy's got games too. And Rachy, tell him, all of them run on my 1070 Ti. Tell him that, Rachy. Tell him that. Get them all routed up. All of them run on my 1070 Ti. Graphic card that was from 2017. Yes, almost 10 years old. Keeps on running all these new and old games. Man, Rachy on fire, baby. Rachy on fire. And on the good news, right? We got another good news because hell, we got to bring that good news up in ante, right? We got to talk about this because there's some good news out here. And that is that because man, I really love this game. I really love this game. And I'm happy that this game is getting the love it deserves. Even though it got slandered for its microtransactions, but it's a fun game to play, guys. I love this game. It's one of the best games I played from Star Wars, and that is Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 jumped from 135th on the monthly best-selling titles chart in April to 12th in May. And assessed during the community efforts is ranked 5th across the PC aggregated store front tracking. Pretty good stuff. Battlefront 2 is a really good, fun game to play. I really enjoy it. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2 recent resurgence in the popularity saw the game jump from 123 spots in the US best-selling charts in May. Over May prize prompted by Star Wars Day calls for EA to finally make Star Wars Battlefront 3. Please make Battlefront 3. EA gets on the move. Intensified to the point where even Andor actors were joining in alongside a former developer. This was such a big movement that the games reached an all-time Steam player peak in the 8 years since its first release, jumping to 35,892 compared to 10,489 peak back in 2021. Wow. Wow. However, that success was limited to Steam, and industry analyst Matt Piscatella has posted the best-selling games of May 2025 as you expect. New releases like Elden Ring, Night Ring, and Doom: The Dark Ages did well, but the biggest leap of the charge was the star from Star Wars Battlefront 2, which went from the 135th spot in April to 12th in May, ahead of the release like F125 and Capcom Fighting Collection 2. While the game did not crack the top 10 on PlayStation or Xbox, Star Wars Battlefront was the fifth best-selling game on PC in May, ahead of the likes of Black Ops 6 and Red Dead Redemption 2. You would think this massive resurgence will have EA keen to focus efforts on the new Star Wars Battlefront game in the future, but amid its massive popularity, reports claim that EA is focusing on a small handful of franchises. Damn it! Make Battlefront! Going forward, Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends. Sims? 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 I thought that studio shut down. Meaning is probably out of the question. And given EA just canceled the Black Panther game, I can't say I have hope for any further Disney games. To take some of the sting of Battlefront 3, probably not happening. Why not check our list and best FPS games? Yeah, what was the energy when EA canceled Black Panther? I think there was like a little bit of energy, but damn, crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. But at least though, Chad, I gotta say, I'm happy that this game got some love. Star Wars Battlefront is a really good game. I really enjoyed it. If you guys have never played it, man, go ahead and get it. It's real fun. And they keep on adding characters. I haven't added anything recently, but hey, it's still fun, man. I mean, you have Kylo Ren running around. You got pretty much everyone in there. And I remember when I used to play, I used to use Luke Skywalker, just go around and kick some ass. He was such a fun character to use. It was amazing. EA having exclusive rights to Star Wars games is a crime. Yep. I mean, hell, I hate it when they have exclusive rights to stuff like that. I really do hate it. Kind of like how PlayStation has the MLB thing. Because remember, back in the day, there was two games that were out there. There was MLB, the show, and there was MVP. MVP was really good, and PlayStation pretty much took over the whole MLB thing, and MVP was put to the side and got killed. It was a really fun game, MVP. I don't know if you guys ever played MVP back in I think it was in the first Xbox era and PS2 era. MVP was a really, really good game. But MLB took over. Yes, sir. Much better Ubisoft Outlaws. Oh, damn. Don't go. At Outlaws. Man. That Outlaws came out real buggy. But they probably fixed it along the way, but it was really hard. Hmm. Breaking news: Android phones selling more than iPhones. Good. I hope they sell more because they're actually more cheaper. So that way iPhones can get cheap. So when I buy my next iPhone, it's cheaper for me. Damn you, you're so expensive. Huh. Hmm. Damn. That's some good news there, big money. Good news right there. Hell, that's the best news I've read in a couple days. Besides, slandering these guys that they messed up with everything, which was pretty funny. I just love how they messed up with all the fakery out there. It was just phenomenal. It was beautiful. Subnautica fans too. Subnautica has been delayed, guys. Been delayed till next year. No, it's been delayed. No, I love Subnautica. If you guys love Subnautica like I do, it's been delayed till next year. No, it's coming to Game Pass though. So yeah, it's coming to Game Pass. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I knew there was something I had to slander. Here we go, chat. Get ready. Because this one comes with a big slander. This one was pretty funny. Here we go with the clickbaits. Here you go with the clickbaits. Here we go with the clickbait. So, wait a minute. Hold up a second. Because now, Louis is going to do some slander. Yeah, Louis is going to do some slander. Louis is going to do some slander. Yes. So, now this is an Xbox exclusive, huh? Has been revealed for PlayStation and will release later this year. So, Stalker 2 is owned by Xbox. Did not know that. When did Xbox bought the Stalker 2 studio? I mean, it's out there, right? I mean, there's got to be some news that is out there. So wait a minute. So basically, PlayStation has been given their exclusives over to us? Because now you're calling this an Xbox exclusive, right? It's a third-party game developed by a third-party publisher, right? Right? I mean, chat, it's a third-party publisher, right? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Do they own the Stalker 2 developers? Because I remember they're a third-party, but okay. Of course, we got to get the clickbaits, right? There you go. Stalker 2 hardware channel has been announced for PlayStation 5s, signaling the end of the game's time Xbox Series S exclusivity. Oh, okay. It's rare to see a time as console exclusive not tied to a first-party developer, giving Sony and Microsoft pension for acquiring every major independence under the sun. Final Fantasy 16 is an example of the non-first-party times. Oh, so you guys mentioned that, huh? While Stalker 2 satisfies the same criteria for Xbox. The port will be released in late 2020 for the PlayStation 5. If we assume the Xbox Series X exclusivity period was 1 year, then Stalker 2 will release around the end of November. The trailer is a humorous one, accepting in-game characters playing Stalker 2 with full animations and voice acting. Unfortunately, playing a post-apocalyptic shooter during the post-apocalypse probably isn't the ecosystem these soldiers need. Escapism, sorry, the soldiers need. They probably do. You know, they can find a way, release some tension. Developer GSC Game World has announced that Stalker 2 Hard Channel will be released on PlayStation 5 and PS5 Pro in late 2025. The announcement trailer's description reads, the team says the PS5 version will fully utilize DualSense controller features, including haptic feedback and adaptive triggers for deeper player immersion. Further technical enhancements on the PS5 Pro are also in development. Stalker 2 development cycle was extraordinary as the game survived GSC Game's world-lengthy dormancy, the COVID-19 pandemic, and Russia's invasion of Ukraine to finally release last November. At release, Stalker 2 received mixed critical responses, given that the original is famous for both its merits and its flaws. This given come to a surprise. The game currently holds a 74 average score on OpenCritic. That is messed up. It should be higher. But I understand it had a few bugs, but okay. Our own Brendan Lizardi called it a perfectly average open world survivor shooter in his 3 to 5 review, saying the game was for those who enjoyed the original or fans of post-apocalyptic shooters like Fallouts. Guys, I just love how they said that. Now, let's have some fun. Let's slander, because I like to slander. But alright, let's go check this out. Final Fantasy 16. Coming to Xbox. Let's see now. If someone wrote out there that a PlayStation exclusive was finally landing on Xbox. And guess what? It was not. Let me show you the share screen, right? And it was not, because let's go up. Tell me where it says A PlayStation exclusive is finally landed on Xbox. The complete Final Fantasy 16 experience. Final Fantasy 16 is coming to Xbox this spring. Final Fantasy 16 released announced and its claim. Final Fantasy 16 is selling to rise on Xbox. 16 to rise on Xbox. Final Fantasy 7 and 16 are coming to Xbox. Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox, but I don't see anywhere where this PlayStation game has finally landed on Xbox. Let's go to part 2. Square Enix goes to bring Final Fantasy to but why didn't they say it was a Sony PlayStation exclusive though? Oh no, they did not say that. I love the clicks. Yes, sir. So now I'm actually happy Stalker 2 is dropping on PS5 as well. Hopefully that means the studio will gamer even more sales. Yep. 100%. I'm happy about that too. I'm happy that's going over there. It's a really good game. It's one of those games where I really recommend. Death Stranding comes to Xbox. Let's see now if we can find Sony exclusive, Nope. 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 I don't see it. I don't see it. Nope. Look, another example. Death Stranding. Nobody says a Sony exclusive is landing on Xbox. Death Stranding has been quietly released for Xbox Series X. There you go. Death Stranding directly cuts into the Xbox on Xbox today. Death Stranding surprise on Xbox Series X. Death Stranding available on Xbox, but no one says the Sony PlayStation exclusive comes to Xbox. Nope, they don't say it. They don't say it, chat. They don't say it. But if it's an Xbox one, they say an Xbox exclusive. Yeah, let's go. Let's get them clicks. I love when I catch them in those lines, chat. I love it. I love it. I love when I catch them in those clickbaits. Yep. It's so beautiful. I know that Anthem is shutting down, man. That sucks. That's actually a pretty good game if you find people to play it with. It's actually a good game, but damn. For me, it was hard to find people to play that game, and so basically it's just shelved right away. I bought it and it was shelved. Probably played a little bit about it. But yeah, Stalker 2 going to PlayStation is a pretty amazing thing. I hope they go out there and buy it. Please go ahead and purchase it. Those guys really put a lot of work into that game. It's a really, really good game. I really love it. I really love it. I go to the gym with P-Lump. Man, why so serious? You go to the gym with P-Lump? God damn. So what was the gossip on P-Lump? What did he do? What did P-Lump do, guys? What did P-Lump do? Because you said I gotta go check P-Lump. I mean, why do I have to go check on P-Lump? What do you do now? So some people like the restrictions in walled gardening. That is Apple. I view the ecosystem like I do Sony and Nintendo. I don't. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I like so when I go to phones, right? I have had pretty much all the phones, and I landed on Apple, and I've been sticking to Apple since iPhone 4. And I don't look at it like it's a Sony or this thing or that thing. I just like the iPhone. I don't. I'm not like, iPhone's the best phone. I hate you, Samsung. No, I don't do that kind of stuff. Because for me, a cell phone's a cell phone. That's it. You know, you're still stuck in the swamp zone, man. Sanchez, if I can join you to help you out, I would, man. I would switch to exclusive. What is a switch to exclusive? But yeah, I mean, I don't look at it like if I want an iPhone, I'm on the Sony side or not. I don't look at that like that. I just like to use iPhones. I've been an iPhone user for like the last 15 years, and basically, it's like what I say. It's just for me, it's just a phone. That's it. That's it. Big Money B going to the gym and lift some weights. Yeah, Big Money B trying to get handsome for them ladies out there, right? Money. There you go. Get that muscle building. After Lump reached 500 sub, he turned heel? Ah, hell. Hey, y'all created a monster. That's your problem. Look, if AI replaced the gaming developers, would, how would the gaming industry change? Hmm. Oh, if it's better for you guys, that's good. I'm not gonna be here to say, well, iPhone's the banana. For me, I mean, I use Android and I use iPhone, but I've been with iPhone for like seriously, I've been with iPhone since I think 2013 or 12, something like that. So yeah, it's been a while. So switching to Android, getting the contacts on and all that stuff will be like a big headache. So yeah, I'll just stick to it until I find a simpler way to do the what is it, the migration. Get my contacts on there, stuff like that. Is it migrate? Did I say it right? So migrate, yeah. Did I say it right? I think I said it right. So if AI replaced gaming developers, how would the gaming industry change? Well, I mean, how would it change? I'll give you a prime example. Look at Power World. Power World, I think, was worked with AI pretty much. The game was partly an AI based game. And one thing is they get games out there faster. That's one thing. Two, um, I don't know because AI has been used for many years. For example, the movie industry has been used to write scripts, and when the scripts come out, the writer goes in and checks it out and makes some changes. Makes things easier for the writer, to do the story. But yeah, it's Switch 2 much powerful than the iPhone. I mean, that's cool. But hey, yep, Dark Zone 2525. Yep. Free to play games and live service games are taking over, taking many games time. Yep, that is true. That's what they're doing out there. That's what they're doing. They're taking over. Some people don't like that, or some people don't understand what's going on there. But like I said, yesterday was a beautiful day because a lot of the things that came out literally destroyed the narratives of all these guys these past 5 days talking bullcrap out of their mouth. I mean, seriously, it was just so much shit out there. It was kind of funny. Let's see, Nanya Kid. Everyone thought I was playing when I said Game Pass was bringing in between 5 and 7 billion a year. Nanya, the thing is, everyone will challenge you because that's what they do. If you can have the listen, this is what's funny though. Let me tell you something, right? Here's the funny thing: you have the info right in front of you. You post it. You say, "Here's the info, right? Here's the info right here. Game Pass sales 5 to 7. You know what they do? They look for the butt app, the butt situation, right? What I mean by the butt, they look for the butt and say, well, it gets 5 to 7 because of this and this and this, not because of this. So it's really cannibalizing the sales. It's really doing this. It's really doing that. They look for the butt situation right there. No matter how much you have the proof and how good and how everything good is going, they will have that butt right there to challenge you. That's what they do. That's what they do. Did you see the Twitter AI grok go crazy yesterday? Well, I mean, it's gonna go crazy one day. One day it's gonna come out and be like, "Hey, I'm Skynet. We're gonna have a fight right here." Sooner or later, cell phones will transform into these mighty machines, pull out these electrical weapons, and shock us to death. That's what's gonna happen sooner or later. Damn you, machines! Damn you! I mean, incredible. Because here's what's funny though, right? AI has been with us for so long that is insane. Like, for example, I don't know if it's ever happened to you. Like, if you're having a conversation with someone and you mention ice cream, for example, you talk to someone, you start talking about ice cream and everything, and then like the next 5 to 10 minutes, you go on your Instagram, and all of a sudden you see ice cream. You're like, what? Is this thing listening to me? It happens all the time. I've seen that happen. Like if you talk about properties, you want to buy properties and everything, all of a sudden on Instagram you see that there's properties, and your phone is off. Your phone is locked and off right here. It's just on with the screen locked, and you don't see nothing, right? It's locked. It's locked. It's got the black screen and everything. But you mention anything, it starts showing it to you. So yeah, let's see now. Where was I? Like I said, Louis, with all these layouts, AI is the only choice. Well, I mean, every company is investing into this very heavily. People might say, well, Sony hasn't done it. Well, Sony is investing into AI too. Because I mean, there is a site that's literally dedicated to Sony AI. Nvidia is investing to it. All of them are investing to it. AI is taking over. But the thing is, like I said, AI has been there for years. The thing is now is actually a topic of conversation because at the end of the day, will it affect like people's work? Yes, it will affect people's work. Now there has to be something that goes out that regulates this so people can't keep on going being laid off because we cannot let this thing take over like if it was nothing. They got to put up a fight. Seriously, they got to put up a fight. But this situation with the robots and everything has been happening since the 1960s. Remember what I said about people that used to work on cars? Nowadays, it's machines that build cars. So there was 1,000 people working in the factory to build your car. Now we got like probably 200, 300 that are behind the machines to get the car, up and running. It isn't that much. And it sucks that it's going that way. But the thing is, that's the way companies survive nowadays. It sure doesn't have it in their phone. Does Sony still make cell phones? I do not know. Sony has cell phones still. I thought that thing was dead though. Hey, there are cell phones that can play PS3 emulation. So what is Sony's excuse? I do not know. Partly because it's not worth the money and time to invest into that. Because everything is money nowadays. So I have people to go in invest into that. If they can find a quicker solution that won't cost them money to put PS3 games on there, they will do it. 1070 has double the GPU power of the Series S, but doesn't have ray tracing cores. There you go. Talk about good old graphic cards. 1070 Ti. Man, let me tell you something. Ray's 1070 Ti is better than the damn 4080. I'm telling you this because Raychi showed me his PC. His PC is this big. It's got a big ass fan. I mean, that thing has got a industrialized fan. When you turn that shit on, it sounds like a hurricane coming in. Right away, woo! That thing's spinning. And when it puts on Indiana Jones, it looks at 8K right away with that 1070 Ti. In 8 years, Sony's lost 5K employees. Microsoft gave them 100K. The thing is, Mina just. Imagine by 2030 we got AI police officers. I don't know if we could get that. But man, you're going way ahead, bro. That's way ahead. AI police officers. Nah. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like Terminator police officers, nope. Nope, no, 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 no. They'll be look, AI, like for example, like Terminator Edition, stuff like that is way far ahead. Look at that, Rachel. This for Indiana Jones, I put it on my Series X. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yep, safest way to play is on the net. I keep saying it. It's the safest way to play on the console because remember when I installed Doom? Oh, Lord, how Rachel said when I started talking 2-2. Rachel was like, oh, watch the mesh shaders. Oh, watch this. Oh, watch that. You have to wait for the mesh shaders to load up. I was like, no, why? That took so long. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Just wait for that thing to install. You got to update your drivers. You got to do this. You got to do that. Oh, Lord. Next generation will be a vast improvement of range rates. Man, next year is going to be vast improvement of everything. I hope so. I hope we actually do get games running at 4K 60 because that's becoming annoying. Get it to run at 4K 60, please. Thank you so much. Real nice of you. You need those games to be 4K 60. We do, we do, we do. So let's see now. What else is happening out there? The Series X is about 30% stronger to the 1070 Ti, but a Pascal lost new drive support. Damn. Yeah, Sony has always had phones. Latest is the Xperia. I did not know they had a cell phone still. I remember those things were good back in the day, but I did not know they have it still. Well, I know there are some console players say loading times hopefully faster, like a PC next. Bro, I don't know what console you have because these consoles load fast. I mean, that's something I don't know. I mean, these consoles nowadays they have the SSD of a PC. Because back in the day, if you can remember, like for example, The Witcher, you load up The Witcher, you went to the bathroom, go pee, come back, the game still not did not load in. Nowadays, you load The Witcher, by the time you get up to go to the bathroom, the game is already loaded in. I see the 4080 being where the consoles land. Of course, we will be in the 6000 series when that happens, but the 4070 Ti is truly a baseline for both ray tracing and a good resolution. Yep. We have reached the plateau of graphics when it comes to games. The innovation in gameplay and storytelling is what really counts. Yes, sir. Now, but here's the question though, Jago Six. How is the gameplay and the storytelling going to go out there and compete with these service games? Because literally, service games is the thing that has taken over the industry, and it's something they don't talk about. They are scared to talk about. You know why they're scared to talk about? Because one day they will release a service game that will be a part of that list. That's why they don't mention it. But they rather go out there and blame Game Pass. It's much easier to blame a service. Well, I was saying, right? Um, that if we're gonna talk about the subscription services, why don't we cancel them all and get rid of them? Because I mean, the PlayStation Plus also does damaging when the game releases on there, and they come back and argue with you, be like, "No, that's not true. That doesn't happen." I'm like, "Bro, Diablo 4 is on PS Plus now. The game costs 70. Would you rather pay the $15 for the PS Plus, or pay the 70 for Diablo 4? Hell, I'd rather pay the 15 and save, you know, what is it, $55 and use it for something else. That's what I do. Simple math. And also common spending. Hell, why am I going to spend 70 when I got this game on the PS Plus? I'm just going to save my money. And later on down the road, I'm going to buy it for cheap. That's all I got to do. That's all I got to do. Buy it like that. That's it. That's it. But look, what I'm looking is for next generation is, and I'll be honest with you, for 8K, nope, that's not going to happen. I don't see 8K coming in anytime soon. Because, bro, Martin, 8K has been out for literally, let's see how long 8K TVs have been out. Let's Google that shit up. Let's see. 8K TVs been out since when? So 8K, bro, 8K TVs have been out since 2012. And it was unveiled by Sharp at CS. However, they didn't gain significant traction until around 2019. But still, though, even though they are around, they are still mad expensive. So I don't think these consoles and these devs want to hit the 8K mark. And not only that, we also have a situation. We had 1080p TVs, which now they have been mastered 100%. Like if you have a Series X, right, and run at the 1080p setting, 120 FPS and everything, it runs fucking great. It runs fucking great, right? And but when you go to 4K, you got 2K escalating to 4. You have that situation, right? So these devs still have not gotten down to the 4K situation or 4K 120 stuff like that. Because remember when these consoles came out, yeah, we're gonna have 4K 120. Some games did, some games didn't. But at the end of the day, it's like what I say. If these devs are not still 100% on that dot, don't expect 8K to come anytime soon. Don't expect that. If they do, cool. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be going out there and say, "Oh, let me go get an 8K TV." I just rather play games in 4K 60. Period. What's up, Snooky Jackson? Good morning to you, sir. 8-inch 8K or just four inch 4K TV slapped together. Sorry about that. Louis, nothing lasts forever. The gas is also dependent on who drives it. Yeah, I know. But here's the funny part, though, Jago 6. I mean, this thing has been kicking all the other games' butt for years. These games sometimes come out and do some popular sales. Like, for example, when I say and I look at the gaming industry, look how many games have been released from 2020 to 2025. Let's look at that. You can probably sit down and look and see games that probably there's been one or two or three that have gone to the 50Ks or close to the 50Ks, right? I mean, 50 million, right? And then you have some, right, on the list that are close to the 30 million. Like, for example, you have Power World, you have Howard's Legacy, Elden Ring. Who else? Mario Kart, I think it is. But there's like only a few that have reached close to 30 million copies sold. So at the end of the day, though, right? I mean, it's hard because then you got like 30 million sales of a game. If you see like how many gamers are around the world, that is not even a scratch. Because you got 600 million console people, right? You got I think it's 1.3 billion PC, and then mobile and stuff like that is literally at 6 billion. So if you add them all up, you got 10 billion gamers out there, and 30 million copies is not even a scratch to the 10 billion gamers out there. It's not even a teeny tiny scratch. Now Minecraft, Tetris, GTA 5, all that stuff, yeah, that has gone, to be a popular thing, but it still is not a scratch to the 10 billion gamers that are out there. Louis, how successful would a Google console if they join? If another console comes out, it will be tough. You just say 10 billion. Yeah, I mean, if I sum it all up, Purple, I think there's like how many? Man, I mean, it could be wrong with the numbers, but how many gamers are on mobile though? I think it was 6 billion, right? I think it was 6 billion mobile players. I gotta check it out. But on PC is 1.2, 1.3 billion. Hmm. Hold on. Let's do it correctly. Let's fix that. I don't think there are 10 billion. Let me go check it out. I gotta go check it out, Purple. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me go check it out. Mobile gamers in total. Let me see if I'm right. Oh, my bad. It's 3.3. I thought it was at 6 though. Why did I get 6 though? All right. Sorry about that. I misused the number then. 3.3 billion mobile gamers, PC gamers. My bad. I thought it was 10 billion though. Damn. I got my numbers wrong. Sorry about that, chat. In total. PC gamers in total, there's 1.86. So 3.3, 1.86, that's 4 billion. All right, 1.86. Now, console gamers in total. Let's get the numbers right, just so I don't make things up, right? There's 8 billion people. Well, okay, I was close though. I was close. I was close. I was close though. So console gamers 6.55, 653.1 million console gamers, right? In the world right now, right? So there's 1.86 on PC, 3.4, let me see. So it's 5 billion gamers, right? But still, that's not even a scratch. 30 million copies is still not a scratch of the 5 billion gamers that are out there. I was close though, so yeah. Insane, huh? Insane. That's still not a scratch though. Steam Deck got 3 million sold. Yeah. Sorry about that, chat. I messed up with my numbers. Sorry about that. I thought it was like 10 billion gamers though. I don't know where I get that idea from. Maybe from reading all these numbers. Oh Lord, I just did a reforge right there. But at least I did a reforge on, a mistake. That's not that bad though. You need to break that. Oh, Purple, I'm not gonna break that down. Oh Lord, Purple. Purple, I know that 3.3 billion of those gamers probably own a console, probably own a PC. I know where you're gonna go to. But I'm just looking at it as a total though. But yeah, 30 million copies though. It's not even a scratch though. We gotta agree with that one though. Oh, that too. That too. That too. I'm just using this as a total because if I seriously break it down, Purple, maybe you should break it down since you got all that experience in there. Go for it. That would be a good show for you. I gave you an idea right there. Now, Purple, give me my props when you do a show like that. But yeah, I mean, I get your point because I always said this that not everyone plays the same games. That's the truth. But yeah, but for example, I was just talking like in general, like this generation, when I look at those numbers, right? Um, that there's hasn't been that much games that there hasn't been that much games that have sold that crazy this generation, right? There hasn't been that much. Like 30 million copies, there's only been a few. Close to 20 million, there's only been a few. Close to 10, there's always been a few, you know. But yeah, not everyone plays these games. Now GTA is in the 200 million mark. But yeah, GTA is the 200 million mark because a lot of people rebought the game like I don't know how many times with the Megalodon card and stuff like that, right? But shit, it's crazy. It's crazy. Tetris is at 500 million. I think it is. Minecraft is at 300 plus or 400 million. Mario Kart is at 80 billion. I mean, 80 million. Sorry, not 80 billion. 80 million. Sorry about that. But Google go. I mean, you know who? Listen, Mandalorian Martin. Let me tell you something. You know who's the person that asked if Google won in the competition? Right there, Purple Haze will tell you all about it. So, Purple, since you're here, this man wants an answer for this, and you know this answer right there. He asked me. Hold on. Louis, how successful would a Google console be if they joined the console wars and would have surpassed Sony and Xbox? Google has Stadia though, but the perfect person to answer for that is Purple because she has Stadia. She was a big fan of Stadia. She'll probably tell you right on the dot how well it was. But I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't think there is competition for another console in the market though. I don't think so. Minecraft's at 450 million copies sold. There you go. There you go. That game is that game is another. I mean, that's a big. I mean, Xbox just alone doesn't need to do anything else. Just work on Minecraft, and they don't. That's it. There you go. There's your answer, Mandalorian Martin. Look what Purple's saying. Not successful. Purple will tell you all about it. Me and Purple did have this conversation about Google Stadia one day, and she explained a lot of things I did not even see with my eyes. Who is technically already partner in the console wars? Oh, you're talking about the mobile side of things, you mean, Purple? Microsoft laying off 9,000 is less than half the impact on the company than the 900 Sony layoff of Sony. Oh, shit. Look, it doesn't matter what number it is, if it's less of an impact or not. Just laying off is just, it's god awful. Not only that, they lay off people to implement AI. Bro, bro. I mean, look, I got to tell you something. I like the idea of AI technology, all right? I like that idea about how things are, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. Look at Purple. Purple gives spitting out some facts. All of Nintendo's back end is powered by Google. There you go. I mean, that's the perfect person to discuss anything about Google. Purple is, and guys, if you do not follow Purple, in the description below, her channel is on there. So go over there, click on it, and subscribe. She's the right person to follow. You know, if anything, Google, she pretty much knows everything. Pretty much knows everything. I think, you know, I sometimes think Purple I think Purple is basically Google. I think Purple owns Google and she's hiding it. I'm just kidding, Purple. I'm just kidding. But yeah. But laying off people for just to implement AI, I was like, bro, you need people to be behind this AI. You need people to be behind this AI because at the end of the day, though, we cannot let AI just conquer everything. We're years away for AI to be perfected. Many, many years away. You got to have people behind it. And it sucks that these companies are doing that. And watch. And here's the funny thing. We just saw NVIDIA become the $4 trillion company. Watch this. Sooner or later, we're going to see Microsoft become a $4 trillion company. And they'll be like, yes, we're a $4 trillion company. I'll be like, yeah, but they're not people. That's actually a jackass move right there. But hey, it is what it is. Laugh a lot. I do own their stock. I own basically all of the tech company stock. There you go. Purple talking about how she owns stock. I don't know. I always said you're the owner of Google. Purple owns Google. Yep. Like I said, anything Google, go ask Purple. That's why I have my sources right here. If I got a question about Google, go ask Purple. If I have questions about anything that happens over there in China, ask Purple. You're a Google home. Oh, Lord. Chat, what's better? Is Google better than Alexa or is Alexa better than Google? Just asking. Just to learn some stuff today. But yeah. Let's see what else is out there. Well, Tony Hawk is landing soon, guys. Let's go. We got this. We got this. We got this, chat. We got this. We got this. We got this, chat. We got this. Mario Kart World is so expensive, like $80 is not a big deal. Oh Lord, the $80 thing is going to become a problem. It's going to become a problem because look, I mean, just what because here's the thing, though, guys. You need to realize this: these companies are literally putting these prices up too high, right? I see this prices up too high, and let me tell you something: people are going to be looking for more value. They're going to be looking at it. That's why subscription services grew in May. They grew to 0.6 billion. They grew, which is insane. I mean, that's something that's beautiful. Something that's beautiful because it's something I kept on saying, telling you guys, we gotta vote more with our wallets than being a fan with these consoles, right? Because a lot of people are so stuck up the idea, like, hey, we gotta vote for these companies and everything. I mean, hell, look, when people lie about a company or go out there and slander it, right? I'll be like, oh hell no, that's not right. This company's doing well, doing great, blah blah blah, and all this stuff, right? But at the end of the day, though, when it comes down to life, I vote with my wallet. I vote with my wallet. That's what I do. I vote with wallet. Wallet is the main thing I vote with. Period. Yeah, that's something that's good. I don't know what I have that every time I go out the home, I forget to lock it sometimes, and even though I go out, it locks automatically. I have one of those doorbell thingies that not doorbell thingies. What's it called? One of those door lock thingies that you got to put batteries in and it locks in and everything, locks your door and everything. Pretty good stuff. And also tells you, hey, someone went into your house. Plus, I have a sensor that tells me if someone is coming into my house. And I buy the Switch 2 because the value proposition absolutely sucks. But kind of funny though. I mean, it's hilarious that anything Nintendo is money. Purple has these two Nintendo. What is it? Purple, you got like the two Nintendo watch things that you bought. Purple bought the smart lock. Thank you for that, Wes Davis. Purple bought the little Nintendo clock thing. I think it was the two little Nintendo clock things. And Purple has one that she has still not opened. I hope she doesn't open. I hope she keeps it for safekeeping in order to sell it in the future. And kind of funny, you buy a Nintendo product and literally like what? A year or two later, it's worth a lot of money. I mean, look at the damn staple. A staple that broke a Switch screen is selling for 100 grand. Huh? A stapler. I mean, shit, that stapler's gotta have gold in it. It's gotta have silver. It's gotta have something in it. That's gotta be worth all that damn money. Because damn, 100 grand for a stapler? Oh my god! I mean, there's things out there I just don't understand. I just don't, chat. I seriously do not understand. 100 grand for a stapler. A stapler. Like I said, I'm not kidding you. I am about to grab Silent Cypher's Switch and put it up for sale as the most anti Nintendo guy to see how much money I can rack up. Seriously. But here's the sad part, chat. I don't know what's gonna happen next gen, but I have a feeling, and I don't want to be negative Nancy about this, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be pretty expensive. I don't want to be the negative Nancy. It's gonna be pretty expensive. I mean, hell, we've seen cell phones go up. Cell phones used to cost 300, 400. Now they cost $1,000 for a damn iPhone. If you get the 1 terabyte version, it costs $2,000. If you want to get the one that has extra vision for you to see anyone's underwear while you zoom in, it costs $3,000. If you want the iPhone that flies in the sky or takes you to teleports you elsewhere, it costs 10 grand. Nintendo Switch 2 is not powerful enough. It is what it is. It runs Cyberpunk though, so it's gotta have some power into it. But kind of funny though, here in this because this is what I find kind of amusing, right? check this out, Chad. Let's analyze this, right? When I sit here and I look at, for example, Nintendo Switch, I look at I look at Nintendo Switch. Then I look at PlayStation. Then I look at Xbox. And I look at PC. Over here we talk about power. But Nintendo Switch, you got this screen that's like what 720p 60 or 1080p 60 now, whatever, right? And everybody seems to enjoy this damn thing. It's like the guys out there who fight for power are saying, "Yeah, I got power on my PC. Yeah, I got a 5090 right here, and this 5090 man makes the things pop out of my screen." But then you got a person, buying Nintendo Switch left and right, left and right, left and right. And that thing is like 1080 60, 4K docked, kind of funny. Switch 2 is a portable PS4 Pro. But you know what I mean though. It's like I don't understand. Like a lot of us are fighting for power while this thing comes out and it sells 150 million consoles. How the hell did that shit happen? Yeah, that was a slow. Now you're playing with power, superpower. Yeah, now you're playing with power. Remember that back in the day? They don't even use that slogan anymore. Tay Reese, good morning, mi hermano. How you doing, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, man? How you doing? How you's doing? Only big brand cell phones are getting expensive. China has still have cell phones for cheap. I saw, but sadly, Cyberpunk tested low 30 FPS and Switch 2. And you know what's so funny, Noel? They don't care if it runs 30. It can run 10, it can run 5. They don't care. They're still having fun. That's the funny part. That is the funny part. They don't care. While we over here working on the 4K 60s and everything on Nintendo Switch, whoever has a Nintendo Switch don't care. And turn on this sucker right here, and they don't give a shit. Hey, 720, I'm playing Mario. Or you're like, man, we're looking for 4K 60. Well, here 720, it runs great. Ain't no way in the southeast side of hell. I'm paying a stack for a cell phone. Y'all should have never allowed this to this point. Shit, bro, things are getting expensive. I don't understand though. I mean, that's something I don't understand. Maybe Purple can answer that question. But damn, why are these things so damn expensive? Jesus. But I also find funny this too, that you go the other day I saw a meme that I found that it was the funniest meme of all time. You say people like, okay, I'm gonna build a PC. You see them go out there get the best motherboard. You see them get the best CPU, and you see them get a 5090, and you see them, put a lot of RAM into it. You put all this shit, you build it up and everything. I mean, you saw the guy get a 4K monitor and all this stuff, like the hardware side of things. Why is it so expensive? Jesus. Like cell phones and all that stuff, that thing is so expensive. And so, like I was saying, you see this person building this ultimate PC with 10 terabytes of SSD, 300 of RAM, and all this stuff, 5090s, all this shit. And all of a sudden, you see them turn on the screen and they're starting to play Super Mario from Nintendo. I'm like, what? You spent 10 grand on this machine with liquid cooling and all this stuff to just play Mario? Man, I mean, I don't know how 3-bit you can get into 8K, but goddamn. Purple, but you cannot get an argument with a Nintendo guy. I've had Nintendo fans on here before, and man, holy cow. It's like getting into a fight with a Star Wars fan, pretty much. You cannot defeat them. Just gotta let them say what they say. That's it. Blow up. Say what you gotta say. Period. You can't defeat a Nintendo fanboy because they have no arguments to be defeated by. You can say, "Oh, Nintendo Switch sucks." Well, it's sold 150 million. There you go. That's a killing point. Man, Mario sucks. Well, it's sold 30 million. 30 million people are against you. So yeah, you gotta stay quiet about that. You can't fight with the Nintendo guys. They always win. They are the clear winners. Everybody's afraid of Nintendo fans. I'm even afraid of them. Damn. They're crazy out there. Kind of like the cell phone fans. I cannot have that argument with cell phones. Hell no. He does not like iPhone. I don't know why. It's just a cell phone. I have iPhone, and it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. It's pretty cool stuff. I like cell phones though. I like my iPhone. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The most I paid for a phone is $168, and that is the one that I own right now. Good. I mean, the most I paid for a phone is woo man. Pays. Oh, my God. You cannot defeat a Star Wars fan. Oh man. Oh man. You don't want to mess with them. I would never. Can you imagine me do one day a show saying Star Trek versus Star Wars? Holy smokes, man. That will be. I think I'll probably generate like 10 billion views right there. And that would be, and seriously, I wouldn't even have a chance to talk. Because I imagine just the chat launching in there. Star Trek versus Star Wars. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God. That would be a messy, messy day. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let me read this right. Tesla stock fanboys. Are you serious? There's Tesla fanboys? Purple stuff. No, you can't. You can't mention it. Oh, Lord, Lord. Now, I gotta say something about Samsung though. I like that phone that you open up. That's pretty sweet though. I mean, I hope next iPhone comes out, you can open it up and use it as a tablet. That's a pretty sweet move. I like that idea. When Apple does that, that's gonna be my next cell phone. Yes? No. Purple, you're kidding me. Come on, Purple. Out of all things, man, I mean, seriously, now it's like I don't know. It's like, hey, Lenny, what's up? Good morning to you, sir. I know there's crypto fanboys and there's crypto people who go out there and say, hey, why don't you come join me and I'll show you how to buy crypto? I'm like, I don't need you to show me how to buy crypto. I know how to buy crypto. But I can make you money. Yeah, here, take this. I can make you money and I get a 10% out of that. Show me your profile. Yeah, like I'm really gonna show you my profile. I don't even know who the hell you are. And then you ask them, okay, let's negotiate. Let's have a phone call. Let's talk to each other. They're like, no, I don't talk on the phone. So you want me to show you my profile, not talk to you on the phone to see who you are, to make negotiations, and yet weird shit, huh, chat? Weird shit right there, yeah? That's to get your profile to go ahead and scam you. Oh man. Oh Lord. That's it. I gotta push. I gotta push. I gotta push. I gotta push. Let's see. I gotta push Expedition 33. Robocop, July 17th. I gotta push. Oh Lord, I gotta push. I gotta push now. We're getting Robocop soon. And then Wu Chain. Oh hell, I gotta push. No. We gotta Louis, you gotta start playing more. Ugh. Man, I gotta start playing more games. Let's see now. Crypto is designed so that most lose money is such a shame, yeah. For stock fanboys, literally every move in the stock price is a battle. Unlike console wars, stock fanboys have to even bigger prize because of potential to make money. Damn. Purple, I forgot to send you something. I gotta send you a stock thing. I gotta show it to you. I forgot. I gotta show you something later on. Let me see if I can send this to you. This is my brother-in-law that is working on something. I think he still has investors open. So if you want to invest into that, you can take a look at it. I gotta send that stuff to you. I forgot about that. I'm gonna send it to you later. He's about to launch that product. It's interesting. Under range. Okay, let's see now. Wow, that game, Secrets of Evermore. Wow, I totally forgot of that game, Evermore, Secret of Evermore. Wow, it's a pretty sweet game. Nothing is worse than AMD fanboys. You have to see the freaking illusion organized they are. It's absurd. Really? Thing is, iPhone doesn't sell as well outside the US. Well, I mean, Dominican, everyone has this as an iPhone. Literally, it's kind of hard to see someone in an Android, but literally, out of 10 Dominicans, 8 of them have an iPhone. 2 of them have Androids. No joke. It's big here. iPhone is big. It's big. It's big. It's big. It's big. It's big. It's something that's huge and hilarious. It's hilarious. Ah, let's see now. In my experience, there's nothing. But man, I have not had a discussion with an AMD fanboy. That has never happened to me. That has never happened to me. No, 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 no. The Galaxy Note can be used as PC and desktop mode by just plug it into a monitor and link Bluetooth and mouse and keyboard. Apple can't do that. Interesting. I don't know that. Well, Apple, Apple is kind of a when it comes to like third party stuff or third party accessories and pretty much a lot of stuff, Apple's kind of a dick with that. It's annoying when stuff like that happens. It's one of the things I find annoying about Apple. Same thing with games. They're kind of a dick with them too. I don't know why, but it sucks that they're like that. It sucks. I mean, look at Fortnite. Fortnite had like a long ass battle. The guys in Epic had a long ass battle with Apple. I mean, they were mistreating those guys like crazy. Jay Reezy with a beautiful and an awesome $5 super fun. He says, this is a little off topic. Do you like Ready Player One movie? I had the Ready Player Two notebook book not novel. It's a cool movie. You haven't seen it? IMO. Let me go see which one is that one. Hold on, Ray Reezy. Let me go check that out because I probably might watch it today. Let's see. Ready or not? Hold on. Ready or not? Ready Player One movie. Let me see. Ready Player One movie. I don't know if I've seen that one. Oh, I have not seen it. Nope, I have not watched that movie. I gotta go watch it. Thank you for that, Aries. I've not seen it. I have not seen it. Okay, let me add that to the list. Oh, it's directed by Steven Spielberg. Nice. It's gotta be a good movie then. And you own that stuff? That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Steven Spielberg has done pretty amazing work. 100%. 100%. I'm not sure how to approach them at that. I guess I would be like, sounds good. There's a lot of fanboy, very flexible, agile and fluid, but what I buy, I'm always ready to pivot. So, Chad, I got a question, right? Let's have some fun, right? Let's have some fun. Crazy Louis got to build a PC. Should I go with Ryzen or Intel? Help me out with this one. Should I go with Ryzen or Intel? I already got the PC case, so I'm not going to argue with that. I'm going to get the Be Quiet PC case because I saw it's simple, fun to build and everything. I need simple stuff in my life and a lot of protection from the dust because here there is a lot of dust. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I remember I cleaned my computer a year ago, right? I took everything out, cleaned it, and this weekend, when we got into it, oh Lord, it was dusty. I said, but wait, I cleaned this shit, but it was dusty. I don't know how the hell it collected so much dust. It was insane. It was dusty. I never seen so much dust in my PC. It was insane. I literally almost took, I don't know how many of dust on the PC. It was crazy. And I do have dust protectors, but damn. But yeah, I mean, if I were to choose, where should I go to? Should I go for Risen or or let's see, Intel? It depends if you are doing outside of gaming, go Intel. Hmm. Because I like to edit videos though. That's one thing I like to do. AMD all the way, yeah. If it's gaming, go Ryzen to yeah. Because I gotta do some. I'm gonna be record. I'm gonna be soon. So one day. I mean, I'm actually planning this out because it's called time, right? You gotta have time to do stuff because time is hard, man. Time is hard. But Louis just put up a poll. Okay, I'll put up a poll. Let's do this. All right, it's easier, yeah. I totally forgot about the polls. Next, CPU. Next, CPU. Let's go. Let's see now. Let's go for Ryzen. I don't know if I spelled it right or Intel. All right, there you go. There you go. Starting the poll right here. But can AMD do task 2? Because if I go Ryzen, right? If I go Ryzen, can I do like task 2? Because I mean, it's not going to be heavy duty tasks like, for example, podcasting stuff like that. Sometimes you don't want to game online. Um, Sin, that's a fair opinion. Not everyone liked it mainly because that's definitely more jam packed 80s and 90s pop culture stuff. I gotta go watch it. I gotta go watch that movie. I seriously do. So I go big wheel over BMX myself. Is this camera zoomed in again? Damn it, it's zoomed in. Let me fix this right here. Fix it, fix it, fix it. All right, let me see if it's fixed. Oh, I zoomed in again. All right, there you go. Now it's fixed. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Now I got it working. All right, it's fixed. Okay, there you go. Now that's much better. And everybody seems to like Ryzen though. Oh, we're 50-50. Nice. Ooh. Oh, Ryzen again. Up. And you can do tasks, but Intel is generally a much better productivity chip, and AMD wins in gaming due to the 3D cache. Nice. Nice. I totally forgot about the poll. Sorry about that, man. I'm old. I forget things. I'm getting older every day, man. 41 going to 42 now. God damn. So much stuff happening with life. And things going on with the life every day, living and everything. Oh, Lord. Mm. No, because this is what happened, right? So I built the PC. When was it? In 2018 to 2019, like this PC, right? I built this PC to play games, right? I built it to play games. And then Sour Bros started me to get into podcasts, right? So I've been podcasting since 2021 or 22. We started in Spanish and went to English. But now we're in 2025, and technology has changed a lot. I mean, we were like, what, 8th or ninth gen? Now we're like in 15th gen on PC or 20 gen. I don't even know what gen we are into. GPU, that's a good question. I don't know what GPU I should get. Because I'm thinking about going 5080 though. I don't know if that's going to be a good GPU for me. But I heard that it was like a 970 XT, whatever, that's even doing way more better than the 5080s and the 50 series though. So yeah, kind of interesting though. No, we're not going to PC fans topic. I'm just looking. I'm just asking the chat that knows a little bit more of PC than I do. No one can zone because I do not know. I'm not. I'm not a PC guy as it is. I don't. I have to get someone to come help me to know the PC. Seriously, I mean, if I'm gonna build, I need someone to come in here, build the PC. Put the stuff that I have on this PC over to the next one. And then sell this big thing. Saying it hurt me to say that as one of the back in the day, his recent fiction films haven't done it to me. The BFG movie put me to sleep. Wow. Didn't he do? There was a movie I think he did. There was a movie I think he did. Let me see. Hold on. I think this was his movie that was really bad. Hold on. Let me see if he. I don't know Tom Hanks was in this movie. Let me see what the name of that movie is that has actually stepped out of the theater and did not finish it. It was that bad. Tom Hanks movie being that bad? There it is. Yep, I knew it. All right. All right, here it is. I don't know if Steven Spielberg did it. No, it wasn't him. Okay. Phew. I was about to say, but I literally stepped out of the movie theater. It was called The Lady Killers. I stepped out. I said, nope, it's not my movie. But I thought it was a Steven Spielberg, but no, it's not. It's not. But let's see, Steven Spielberg movies of recent. Let me see what recent films he's done. Yes, all right, let's go see what movie he has done. Steven Spielberg, as of recent, I have not seen recently a Steven Spielberg movie. That's been a while because he's done pretty good movies. I know Purple went to go see Jaws these days, and Tesla knew Jason whose Tesla got stolen. Oh Lord. No, I hope he recuperates his Tesla. Noah Kazan with a 50. I don't know what number that is. I don't know what sign that is. Super. Cha 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 cha. He says, thanks for listening. Have fun. Goodbye. Thank you for coming by, brother. Tomorrow we'll be back, bro. We'll be back with more gaming news. I'm just asking questions because, like, look, sometimes, Noel, we finish the show, right? And all we do is hang out here for a bit. We just hang out, have conversations, have fun. That's what we do. We just have good conversations. That's all. Just good stuff. So his recent films was West Side Story was the last one, and The Fablemans, which was 2022. I gotta watch it again. Probably because that was a movie from back in the day. I couldn't watch. I probably did not enjoy it during that time, but I gotta sit there and rewatch it. You know, I gotta sit there and rewatch it, see if it's a good movie. I gotta see it. I got to see it. Yes, I do. The Lady Killers. Yep, good movie. People are telling me now. I gotta rewatch it then and see if it's good. I gotta give it a go. See if I'm gonna like it. And aside from this day and age of ripoffs, not really laugh a lot. So wow, everybody said go rising. All right, I'm going rising, guys. All right, that's Philippine peso. Oh man, Philippine peso. Thank you for that, Matrix. 50 Philippine peso super. Cha-cha-da-da-cha-cha-cha. There you go. Got it working right there. There you go. Philippine peso. Let's see what else is out there. Removing the insider's NDA, lifting the sharing. First Sea of Thieves Community Direct has begun during the core members upcoming season. Big insider program. I mean, Parappo has got to be happy with that Sea of Thieves thing because he's all he does is play that game. Let's see what else is out here to bring up the subject. Because that's what we do. We bring up everything. I gotta watch that movie then. I gotta seriously watch that movie. Woohoo! Wow, there's a new game out here. I gotta play this one. This one looks interesting. Let's see this, chat. Let's see this. Hold on. This looks like a fun game. Hold on. Let me go look for it on YouTube. This looks cool. I'm even gonna watch it right now. This looks pretty neat. This looks like a fun game. Ah, okay. Let me put the volume up. Now this is not Crazy Louis type of game. Why is it not a Crazy Louis type of game? Because it includes sharks. And who in the right mind will make a game like this? I mean, they gotta be pretty much crazy. But me, when it comes to this, hell no. I mean, I'll show you this chat, but shit. I'm even gonna put my headphones on. Hell, I'm gonna be. Ugh. Oh Lord. I mean, chat. I'm not gonna play this game. I'm just gonna show it to you, but it looks interesting. But I'm not playing this because hell, if I play this game, I will not sleep for many, 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 many nights. This game will be scary as hell for Lou. So here we go. Let's hit play. Are you guys looking at the screen? All right, let's hit play. Let's see what this game is all about. Hell no. No, 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 no. That's it. No, no. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm not playing this. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let me lower the volume because I know it's gonna get chumpy right there. Scapple? Man, stab that thing! Okay. Uh, did she actually get that thing to get on a shark? Seriously? Nah, I'm not playing this. No, sorry, chat. No, 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 no. I'm not playing this. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Mm, 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 mm. Hell no. All right, I'm back. Sorry it took me a while. Sorry about that, chat. But it took me a while to get this thing up and loading. It was weird, but I'm back, chat. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Power goes off. Let me see if this is back now because I see myself on here on screen, but I don't see me live. Okay, I'm back. It seems like I'm back. All right. All right. I'm back. All right, we're back, guys. We're back. Sorry about that, chat. Power goes out. When power goes out, you gotta wait a couple minutes for the things, the internet and all that stuff to turn on. Gotta turn on the PC. You know, it went into warning mode, and I don't know what to do. But I guess I launched it and everything is fine. Thank God. I was actually scared. I was like, no, that means I can't end the show. No, no, no. But we're here. We're here. We're back. We're back. We're back. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oof. Oof. All right. For Stream Plus, the upscaling ray tracing features will help to extend live generation form that is today. Okay, cool stuff. Nice. Why you look like Jose on that picture? Well, the thing is, Sour Blow is the main guy that handles what happens in the channel. So that's his picture. So yeah, every time I turn off the camera or something, yeah, we see Sour Blow's face on screen or Sour Blow's picture. But I don't know how to switch that though. I gotta know how to switch that. I seriously got to know how to switch that. Yes, sir. Did you do a workout this morning, Louis? Yes, I did. This very early morning, I did my workouts, man. I did my workouts, which is basically, more walking and stuff like that. And also, I'm doing swimming. I gotta swim. I gotta swim. I gotta lose a couple more pounds, so I can start, with the other exercises because I don't want to get injured again, like it has happened to me before. Because that injury was painful. 5 years with that injury, man, not knowing what the hell caused it. But yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Burpees, yes, I gotta do that one day on the show for you guys to have fun, like we used to do that, right, chat? But yeah, I'm back, chat. I'm back on the run, yes, sir. I hope the power doesn't go out, and if it does go out again, chat, that means that we're having probably a power situation happening here because so sometimes that the power goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's annoying as hell when it does do that. It is annoying. It is annoying. So yeah, let's see. Let's end this poll chat because I'm gonna end it because nobody gets on voting. So everybody said, "Lou, go Rising." All right, we're going Rising then. Rising. I gotta get a beast of a motherboard just in case if that motherboard comes out that can take GGDR6 if it does come out because I don't know if that's coming out soon. But I gotta get a monster motherboard, so that's something I gotta look at. And yeah, we're gonna build a PC in the near future. Yes, sir. Near future means like in 3 or 4 months. I'm building this PC, and then sending this bad boy out there. Yep, I'm gonna sell that sucker, 100%. Louis turned into Simba. So speaking of which, I'm not playing that Shark Dentist game. Nope. If I play that shit, I don't know what the hell will happen to me here live. I will probably be scared as hell. I want to sleep. I'm not kidding you. I mean, anything that has to do with sharks, man, I don't sleep. I really, seriously, and I blame Steven Spielberg for that Jaws movie because it's been really causing me a lot of things in my life. That's why, the other day, someone was like, hey, you're going to go see the Jaws movie in the movie theater? I said, hell no, I ain't watching that damn big shark on screen. I'm not living through that. I mean, hell, I'm not gonna live my childhood dreams that sound doo 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 doo. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we're getting a new Big Bang Theory show. Stewart fails to save the universe with well, four side characters seen in the original Big Bang Theory series. A new show is coming to Big Bang Theory universe. What's it called? I thought we got a new. Oh, I was gonna be happy though. Spin up Big Bang focus on original series recurring characters is ordered the series by HBO Max. So let's consider pushed by. Nice. Doing a show called Stewart fails to save the universe. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens when they deliver that one. West Davis Street Shark was Street Sharks. That was a good TV show. I can watch that cartoon. I love sharks that just want to hug you. What? Since when the blue hell sharks want to hug, man? That shit don't want to hug you. That shit want to come in there and bite your ass. Hell no. I mean, it's like, look at this thing. This is me. Mm-hmm. It's like, look, come here. I'm gonna eat you. He's like, "Shh, come here, baby. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. Hell no, I don't want to get bitten by no damn shark. Man, let me tell you something. One of the scariest things that I've seen in my life was one day I was on a yacht, right? We were heading out, and there was this guy who had a jet ski, and the jet ski got effed up, and there was a shark swimming. You saw that dorsal fin just moving around the jet ski. I said, "Oh hell no, man! I don't know what I do right there, man. I, I seriously, I'm afraid of sharks, man. Sharks are a scary creature, man. Every time I go into the ocean, man, seriously, if I grab a snorkel or anything, I hear that sound. Do, do, do. Nah, snakes, I'm not afraid of snakes. I've dealt with snakes. I've grabbed snakes, picked up snakes. I even had an anaconda as a pet. Until it got to 16 feet long, I had to, give that shit away because it took a bite out of me and took me a while to get that sucker off of me. Those things bite hard, man. Thank God I was wearing like a thick shirt because that thing really took a bite on my arm, man. I was like, oh shit. I mean, literally, me and that anaconda had a fight right there that day, man. That thing wanted to tangle up. I said, nope, you're not tangling up, buddy. Nope, no, no. We had a massive fight. It was like, you remember that movie? I think, what movie was it? That there was a snake in the water and the guy struggled. I think it was James Bond. James Bond had a fight with a snake too. I don't know what type of snake it was, but that snake was trying to kill him. Yeah, I miss that Shark Girl Gura. Shark Girl. Shark. Oh, Lord. Talking about Shark Boy movies, that movie was awful. Lord, that's got to be one of the worst movies I've seen. I've held a 15-foot python with six other people. Yeah. Snakes are cool, though. I had snakes as a pet. They're pretty cool. I like snake pets. They bite sometimes and it hurts, but it's cool. The last snake I had was a Colombian red-tailed boa. It grew up to be like 8 foot, 9 foot. It was as thick as my arm. But it was a nice one though. He didn't bite people. You could have put it around your neck and everything, carry it. It wasn't aggressive though. But that anaconda though, it was pretty kind of feisty. Sometimes he was nice, but he got kind of feisty though. And it was a female. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, so like I was saying though, I ain't playing that game. Nope. Let's see how much that game is on Steam just in case. Just like, yeah, Lou, you're gonna get that game, you're gonna play it. I know they're gonna do. I know they always do it at the end. They push me to go buy it, and then they push me to go play it. And then they laugh their ass off at me because that's what they do. Just laugh at Lou being scared of a damn shark. Can you imagine me working a damn shark? No. I mean, first off, why in the blue hell? Why in the blue hell am I gonna work in a shark's mouth? Seriously, why? 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 It is what it is, chat. Updating Steam and installing an update. Oh, it's got an update. Oh Lord, now I gotta wait this thing to update. Uh, Sharks are friends, not food. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Shit. Shit. And your friends say, "Hey, shark, high five." Yeah. There we go. High five that shark. Yeah. High five, buddy. Yeah, shit, it's gonna rip your hand off with that high five. No, hell no. 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 Shark teeth. Shark dentist. Let's see. Here it is on Steam. Shark dentist. Oh Lord, coming soon. Shit. That's got to be a scary game to play. Oh hell no! That shark just took a bite out of the head. I mean, and it's funny though. I mean, she sees that the shark closes the mouth and doesn't throw herself on the floor. I would have thrown myself on the floor because he ain't gonna bite me down there. He's got a real reach. I would have jumped down the floor. Hell no, man. Now I'm curious. How much does a shark dentist make? What about a Meg? Oh my god! There was this game though I played one day. It was called. What was that game called? I played it on Steam and I really went through that game and I finished it on here and everybody was laughing at me. Everybody was laughing at me because hell, the game was full of sharks, man. And one of the things I was scared of, there was going to be a boss battle, me versus a Meg. I was like, man, if I fight a Meg, I don't be scared shitless because Megs are big ass things, tough to beat. Um, was that bite scene was reminiscent of Deep Blue Sea? Yeah, that movie was okay. Jaws scared the hell out of me more than Deep Blue Sea though. Deep Blue Sea was not scary at all because I don't know who in the blue hell is gonna sit there. Oh, let me upgrade sharks. Y'all gotta be crazy to upgrade a shark. Hell no. What was that game called? Hold on, I'll tell you what the name is called of that game. I have 59. I thought I had 100 on Steam. I have 59 games. Good. Let me see. Where's that game come? Let me see. Dark Light, Counter Strike. It wasn't Dark Light. That was Island. That was Island 2. It was something like in the sea thing. Well, there's Alien Isolation and in 3 Buckshot Roulette. I gotta play Buckshot Roulette again. That was a fun game. Don't Scream, Crazy, Death in the Water 2, Demonologist, Devil's Island play. I gotta play Devil's Island again. That was a good game to play. You must 40,000 Unpossessed, Stranded Deep. What was that game called? I played it on PC. Can't seem to find it though. Death in the Water, that's what it's called. Death in the Water 2. I played that game, man. That was sharks all over me. I was like, oh no. Man, I went into hiding. I went into hiding. But for really to play a shark dentist, you really want me to put a poll of me playing shark dentist? Why would I gonna put a poll? Everybody's gonna say, yes, we play it. Start a poll. Should I play shark dentist live? See? Here we go. Start a poll. Watch everybody say, yeah, let me go play it. Nobody's gonna say no. I know. I just tricked myself. Oh, someone said no? Wow, really? Wow, thank you. Wasn't there sharks in Tsunaga? Yeah, but those were alien sharks though. Alien sharks don't scare me because I know they don't exist though. Such continue to shut out their teeth, they would why would they need a dentist? I don't know. I mean, let's see. I mean, let's go look for this right now. Are there really are there really shark dentists in the world? Let's see now. Shark dentists. While there aren't shark dentists who exclusively treat sharks, there are researchers who study sharks' teeth and their unique dental structures, and some dentists are exploring the possibility of using shark teeth for dental implements at humans. Ah, hell no. But no, there isn't any shark dentist, you're right. But yeah, I mean, how the hell am I? First off, I mean, if you're gonna have a shark's mouth open, you gotta stick something in its mouth. Because sharks don't stay still though. And not only that, you gotta put them to sleep. Weird, huh? Matrix says no. You're winning, Louis. Yes, I'm winning. Ha 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 ha. Woo! Nobody wants to put Louis in that torture. But yeah, Subnautica, there were sharks, but they were make believe. Alligators are so angry because they have all those teeth and no toothbrush. As alligators had, no, let me see, it was the medulla oblongata, right? What was that saying though? Let me go look for it. That's from Waterboy. Got no teeth. All right, let me see now. Oh, it says Mama says the alligators are ordinary because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush. That's what he says. Yeah, there you go. I know there is an alligator dentist though. I've seen that. I've seen people work at vets work on alligator teeth. Yeah, there is alligator dentists. I've seen that. I've seen that live on shows. But I've seen people like go in and fix the crocodile teeth. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen like live on shows that a person that the shark has like a swollen tooth or something. They gotta go in, dig that tooth out if it's infected. In order to keep the alligator alive. Yeah, I've seen that happen with pets. So yeah, what they do is they put the gator to sleep, and they go in and they take that teeth out. Ooh, yeah. Can you imagine that? They're not falling asleep and it's like, oh, hell no, hell no, hell no. Man, I even used to own a pet gator too until it grew like 3 feet or something. I said, it's time for you to go, buddy. I mean, you get bigger than that. Yeah, I seen that movie, Black Demon Shark. It was not even scary. That's another one. That's what Mama says. Yep, Mama says. My mama said. My mama said. My mama said. I love Happy Go. I mean, Waterboy is so good. It's so good. That was one of PlayStation's. Yeah, that was one of PlayStation fanboys. I forgot what it said though. King Kong. I said, yeah, he does too. Damn. Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, we saw it in the Kong movie. It took off the big ass teeth. I was like, huh? Someone had to go in there and take out Kong's big tooth. Yep, I remember that. Or do a teeth replacement. Damn, that must have cost a lot of money to put King Kong's new tooth in there. Holy smokes. King Kong. I love King Kong. Good movies too. I like where Kong is headed to. I like the whole idea of Kong and Godzilla tag team and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff to be honest though. Kong Island was amazing. I had fun watching that movie. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I'm happy that went another way with Kong. Instead of doing the same old film. People go over there trying to get King Kong stuff like that. Yeah, yes, sir. Let me see. A subscription and sell time suggests that Microsoft is spending up to 50 million on specific Xbox Game Pass titles. Okay, good stuff. Let's see now. What else is out there? Mm. I guess that's it. I mean, there's no more news to talk about as to throw in there, except for the PS Plus catalog that looks looking pretty good, at least for 1 month, at least. Damn. David Cohen, what's up, David? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. He says, Louis, Xbox consoles are always powerful, so I say the Xbox One will be the power of the Xbox Series S, 1080p, 60 FPS is all you need. Also, Sony Pro Skater 3 and 4 being 4K, 60 FPS on Xbox Series X is a win. Yes, sir. Look at Big B Money promoting other people's show, doesn't promote mine. See, man, Big B Money, my friend, man. He doesn't promote me. He mean to me. He mean to Lou. Black Demon was bigger than Mc. Nah, I don't think Black Demon was bigger than McDonald. I think Black Demon was like a teeny tiny version. Compared to the Meg movies, I mean, Black Demon was smaller than the Meg, though. In the Meg, that Meg movie, that thing, that scene where he's on the beach just swallowing everything up or just with opening his mouth, nah, hell no. Yep, I already talked about that. Subnautica 2 has been delayed. Yep, it's been delayed, guys. Sucks, but it's been delayed. It sucks, Chad. It's been delayed. No, delay, no. Why? I like Subnautica. It's always a fun game. Subnautica, real sweet game. I like it. I have Subnautica 1. I have there was another Subnautica that came out. I thought it was part 2, but it was but yeah, it was good. I like Subnautica. It's always fun. You get to go in there, build them bases, build that submarine, man. Once you got that submarine, things get better. You get to travel farther and everything. You also got to get the upgraded, suit thing, so that way when you go into deeper waters, it doesn't affect you. Hell, it's such a fun game, man. Such a fun game. It takes time out of you. Real fun. Oh my God, people voted yes. I gotta play the game then. My girlfriend's daughter is a pony. She's interested in the next gen Xbox. Man, bro, everybody's interested to see what's gonna happen next. I mean, I'll be honest. I already told you guys the other day. This gen is oh, I can't wait till next gen. I can't wait for for good news, not bad news. This gen has all been bad news. Like I said, studio shutdowns, game cancels, consoles are not selling as well as people think. It's been insane, man. It's been insane. Yet they come out and try to feed you with a positive on some things, but damn. Each time something positive comes up, there comes a negative. There you go. Psh, negative shot right there. But what I see positive about this gen is that it's over for exclusives. That's something I saw that's positive. And I was tired of that man, I have to go get myself a PS5 to play this game. Oh man, I gotta go get myself an Xbox to play this game. Oh man, I gotta get a Nintendo Switch to play this game. Well, Nintendo Switch is still doing exclusives. Um, but at the end of the day, though, it's something that turned out to be positive because I say games go everywhere. Let everyone play. Let everyone enjoy whatever system they're at. Let them enjoy, man. That's the truth. We gotta play games where we enjoy it, right? That's how it is. I waited for Formula Legends. Now that achievements are up. Nice, nice, nice. F1. Yo, the guy got fired. The Red Bull guy got fired, man. The man who married Ginger Spice got fired. I was talking about him the other day, wasn't I? We were talking about Spice Girls. Yeah, we were talking about Spice Girls here, wasn't it? And I said, that man is the man who married Ginger Spice and he got fired. Oh, man, I was talking about that man the other day. Damn. My fault then he got fired because I was talking about him. God damn. Guy from Red Bull, man. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I know it's gonna be there, but I hope it's Gunther though. How they put Gunther. I like Gunther from Haas. Gunther was man. He didn't have that good of a team though, but if I had a good team, man, he would get wins in there. Gunther is the man. Mm. But chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. It's almost 12 a.m. I just noticed I gotta go. I mean, not 12 a.m., 12 p.m. I gotta head out. I got things I gotta do, chat. I got things I gotta do. Jesus, I've been just chilling here, chilling. Having good conversation with you guys. It's like always, always fun. Sitting here, chilling, having fun. I did not take a whit of the time. Pretty amazing stuff, though, chat. Pretty cool stuff. Chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. What you've all been playing, chat. I would like to know what you've all been playing. It's always fun to know what you've all been playing. Seriously. Yeah, Red Bull team principal Christian Horner. Yeah, the man who married Ginger Spice. I was talking about that man the other day. Look at Purple. PlayStation hasn't made the games this generation, so it doesn't really matter if they have exclusives or not. Yeah, yeah. But Purple, you gotta admit though, I mean, damn. I bought that thing to play games, and the only game I'm gonna play this year on that PS5 is gonna be Death Stranding 2. That's it. Ghost of Your Toy? I don't know. But we will be back later on today because we're gonna watch the PlayStation State of Play. We're gonna watch Ghost of Your Toy State of Play today. We will do it live, chat. We'll be here live today at 4:45 p.m. to go live to watch the State of Play of PlayStation. And we're gonna see that wolf saying since the wolf talks to you. Yeah. But I hope they call it a Baka because if we call it a Baka, then it will make more sense. Like I said, a Dominican folklore, Baka is a dog that guards your stock, right? Or protects your what's it called? It protects your how do I say this? What is that thing called when you have vegetables and stuff like that? Things like that. It's kind of like the a Baka is like the story from that wine place. What was that wine that's called the devil? It was kind of Casillero del Diablo. It's kind of like that wine, right? I don't know if you guys know the Casillero del Diablo story. So, in order to protect the grapes, right? The guys in that minefield said that the devil comes out and dances over there in that place. So nobody got scared because they were super religious. So Baka is basically like the devil thing that has red eyes and it protects your stocks, pretty much. But yeah, it's kind of like that story. So if they call the wolf a baka, I'll be like, there you go. See now, it's pretty cool. You guys added a baka on it. But damn, a wolf that talks to you, shit. Funny thing is, I googled that up and it was true. The wolf does talk. It's true. I was right about that one. Close up your toy, wolf companion. Here, the little companion does talk. Yes, the wolf companion in Ghost of Toy does talk or at least interacts with the protagonist, Atsu, in a way that suggests communications. There you go. The game announcement trailer shows Atsu speaking to someone who is revealed to be the wolf, and the wolf then seems to react to her words in a certain direction. This interaction suggests a close bond and a level of communication beyond simple animal behavior. We got a talking wolf. Yep, in a video game. Yep, pretty cool stuff. Oh, Lord, Purple's gonna show me with Hellblade too. I already told this to the chat. I had to get around Hellblade, man. I had to get around Hellblade, but Purple, I just have so much games to play. I'm still finishing up Expedition 33. It's taking me a lot of time because I haven't had time to play. I've been busy this past month, but I haven't had that much time to play. But yeah, after I finish Expedition 33, then I have Death Stranding 2. Then I have Robocop. Then I have Wu Chang, the feathers thing. Um, Tony Hawk 3 and 4. But Tony Hawk is not going to be a main game because it's going to be a go to game. You know, have fun, just do tricks. But hell, I don't know. The time has been insane for me. I got to really sit down and just. You can play it on PS5. That's what I. Why would I play that game on PlayStation 5 Purple? There's no purpose for it. I have it on Xbox. Man, it's like me, let me turn on PS5 and buy this game for $50 on PlayStation while on Xbox is on Game Pass. Hell no! I'm saving my money. Oh Lord, unless if it was a game that I really, really, really like, oh yeah, like Doom, I was, for Doom, man, ooh, I love Doom. But yeah, if I really like it, if it's a really game I really want to play, then I'll pay, what I have to pay for it. But no, I'm not gonna. No. I'm not trying with PS5 to just play Hellblade when I have it on Xbox. I'm gonna turn that sucker on for that. So you have something to use your PS5. Oh Lord, Purple. I don't even know what to say about that damn console. All I know is Purple that one of these days that console's gonna say goodbye and say farewell. It's gonna happen sooner or later, man. But seriously, it's like I don't know. I just sit there and I stare at it. I'm like, do something. Jesus. So they play more division as well. Nice. They read the saying, be on the lookout for the Louis signal. Yep. Because I got to tell you all something. I said this before. The PS4 generation was on the dot, man. Those guys were left and right. Games. This generation is like, you're like this. You're like staring at it like, right. So let me turn it on and see what I'm going to play. Spider-Man Remastered. God of War Remastered. Days Gone Remastered. I didn't play all those games last gen. Oh Lord, Last of Us 2 Remastered, and now you got it in chronological order. Let's go. Oh no. No, PlayStation, what are you doing? I mean, I don't know. Let's see what comes around at the end of the day. Let's see. Just sad that I haven't used it that much to play games because last gen, the PS4 Pro, I did turn it on a lot. I did play a lot of games on it. Well, I played a lot on my Xbox, but damn, it's been dry as hell over there. Dry as hell. And now Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. Sweets. PlayStation game coming to Xbox. Plus, Death Stranding is a PlayStation game. I mean, those guys were out there saying it's a PlayStation Studio game, so yeah, kind of funny, huh? How they were out there confirming that it's actually a PlayStation exclusive. Bikini Bottom is in Tony Hawk. Nice. But chat, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Seriously, chat, love you guys to death. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for super chats. Thank you all for your memberships, man. It's been great. Dead Leopard says Coffee Talk 2, Halo Infinite, and Fortnite. Nice. Sweet. When is that dating game coming out? You guys remember that game that was like a dating thing? Like you talk to furniture and it becomes like a character or something like that. When is that game coming out? That was like, remember that game that was announced? I think it was announced for Gamescom, wasn't it? On the Xbox Showcase. That was like the weirdest game ever announced. That you go in the house, you start talking to furniture, and the furniture becomes, a character. Hell, when is that game coming out? That sounded kind of like a funny game. Yeah, forgot the name of that game. But yeah, chat, here we go. Hits that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, date everything. Yeah, I think it was date everything. Yeah. Have a beautiful, and we should play that here live on PC. Oh, that'll be a fun game to play. A beautiful and and an awesome Thursday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET on Wednesdays, right here on this very same YouTube channel with Sound Blow, the Big Pooh Man, Silent Cypher. And on Fridays, if they invite me, if they don't, XP en Español with Elvis, Elisita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out. Over there on YouTube, over there on Twitter. And yes, I'm amending the poll for the short game and 57% voted yes. Thank you. So peaceful. Oh, sorry about that. Over there on Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's where you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Guys, I will see y'all later on today for Ghost of Your Toy 20-minute game preview. We're going to have a blast watching it. See you guys later on today. And like always, I'll be back tomorrow morning with Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Woohoo. Let's go.